everybody? Welcome to the stream. My name is Kismet. It's time to play some games. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, relax, take it easy. Thanks to all the epic peeps hanging out right over here. Good evening, Kismet, mods in chat. Good evening, Jess Alcara. Hello to Raz hanging out as well. Of course, we got my epic mod Chewy backing me up. Jazz Sands will be in here, I think, at some point. Backing me up as well. Who else we got? We got Gwen and Game Killer coming in later as well. My epic mods. Man, have I been working on some cool stuff today that I can't tell you. I'm such a tease. I'm such a tease. I've been working on some cool stuff, doing some prototyping of my brand new Kismet loot drops that I'm going to be taking to TwitchCon, giving to you guys, as well as doing some other cool stuff along the way across multiple fields here. My kind of microphone is right in my face. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to be doing some cool stuff there. If you're at TwitchCon, of course, you're going to get that epic loot. Also, if you did donate to help my mods get to TwitchCon, I'll be sending you the cool new stuff as well. So a lot of that's coming along. Worked on a ton of other projects as well, man. I'm just knocking them off, and then I kind of move all the projects I hope to get to up into the actual projects that I'm working on. Massive amount of follow-ups I have to do on a bunch of different stuff, but feel like I'm really making some progress. Now, the cool thing is once you build momentum towards something, you really start to chug along, right? It's like getting a train going, right? It's like at first you're like chug, chug, chug. You're trying to get it going. You're trying to build that momentum. And then before you know it, the wheels are starting to turn. You're starting to go a little bit faster, and you're trying to get toward that destination just a little bit faster. And then you get up to speed. And that's where I am right now. I'm up to speed right now, aiming toward that TwitchCon, trying to get it going. We still got a little ways to go. But we're going to try to see if we can unlock it here within the next 53 days. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Time is running out. Running out. So we're going to have some fun tonight. Buckman, say what's up. I spent most of my evening rebuilding my stream general use rig. Oh, I have done that quite often. I've done that quite often. It's always something, isn't it, Buckman? It's always something as a streamer. But hang in there, man. Hang in there. It'll hopefully settle down. And sometimes it's fun to redo it, right? Sometimes it's fun to go in and just make it kind of enhanced or better than it was before. Because usually that's what happens. When you got to redo it, usually you end up making it better than before, hopefully. Hopefully, if you make sure to, by the way, make sure to screenshot all of your settings. Once you have all your settings correct, use a great program called, what's the name of this program? Hold on. It's like Snipping tool, the snipping tool. Use the snipping tool. If you got to Google it, go for it. Use the snipping tool to snip all of your settings in all of your different windows, and then save them to another computer or to another drive or USB drive or whatever it is. Save all of that stuff, all your network stuff, save all of your OBS settings, all of that stuff, save to another thing. Even your whole entire scene from your OBS, export that out, save that somewhere else in case your machine has a problem. Then you got it all backed up. You'll feel much better if problems start to happen with your machine. That's how I have all of mine. I have mine all backed up onto several different backup drives just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Which is basically all the stuff. There he is. Hey, Jazz Hands in there now. There he is. All right. We're ready to rock then. Just save my Apple data folder into my backup drive. There you go. There you go. Got to save that backup. Got to do it. Just got to do it. Well, I don't know. I'm ready. I just kind of feel like just chilling out tonight. We're going to be doing some building for the first kind of half of the stream. And then we're going to get into some No Man's Sky later. So it's kind of like a half and half stream tonight. I'm going to have some fun doing that. I'm ready to dive in. I don't know about you guys. That's about all I got to talk about today. I got a whole bunch of other stuff lined up very, very soon. Going to bring it to you. But let's go.
Saltbot here.
You see that? Saltbot trying to steal the show. Get out of there, Saltbot. You crazy. He's always doing that kind of stuff. Now, look at this awkward moment. Awkward. I'm just standing here. And dude's like looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? No, 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 what are you doing? No. All right, so we went completely postal on Diamond City last time. It was their own fault. They started shooting at me, so I shot back and killed just about everybody. Just about everybody in this place. I'm kind of wondering now that I've done that quest, I wonder if dude I wonder if dude lives now. I wonder if I could just totally kill that doctor. If he's not a quest mob. Alright, so we're going to jump around the back here so we don't end up on nobody's head. There we go.
Care cares about you. All your medicinal needs.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
City Council takes over as former Mayor McDonough revealed to be a synth.
There you go. Oh, the city council took over. Let's go up here and talk to some peeps.
Another glass of wine, Wellingham.
Certainly, sir. Anything for an understanding.
This is what I like about you, Wellingham. You know what you are. Not trying to be anything other than helpful. Not like those people down there. Lower field workers always want what they haven't earned.
Oh, an astute observation, sir. Let me just freshen your glass again.
Thank you, Wellingham.
I may have been programmed to serve, but in your case, I shall do so disdainfully. Let me know when you're ready to order.
There a problem?
There a problem?
No problem at all. My programming dictates that I serve all customers in the Colonial Tap House, even those that obviously don't belong. Just know that my sensors indicate that you have dangerously low levels of class for this establishment.
Alright, let's see what you got.
What you have?
Our menu, if you can understand it.
There you go. What you got? Flame Frill. I haven't looked at him in a long time. Man, he ain't got nothing special. He ain't got nothing special, but let's invest in him anyway. There we go. Bam. Have a nice day. Let's talk to Wellington here. Or Malcolm.
I don't object to you outsiders coming up here, but must you insist on speaking to me?
Don't make me kill you again, bro. Just say it. Just say it.
Just remain quiet while you're up here. We get enough noise from the riffraff down below.
Oh, man. I hate people that act like that. I can't stand it when people treat other people like they're below them. Oh, man. Makes me want to shoot him again. If you missed it last night, I went a murdering tirade and I killed everybody in here. Well, everybody I could kill anyway.
Take it easy. I don't think she wants to leave just yet.
Hey, this is between me and my wife.
No, here we
Mind
go.
your own damn business for once.
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink, Henry.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'll be home.
Can't believe you'd do this to me, Cook.
Do what to you, Paul?
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You better get out of
Say
here
the word.
before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him, Henry.
Hancock, get back in your power armor.
You got it.
Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
Whoa, bro, what's your problem, man? What'd you do, Hancock? Got out of his power armor for some reason.
Hey,
What do you need? Good as done.
Well, get in there then, bro.
Sorry I had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink if you're buying.
Okay, whatever. What was that argument about?
what was that argument about?
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't. He's not a bad guy, really. Just a little uptight. Too bad he can't learn to relax, huh, Darcy?
Shut up. I don't come here to talk about Paul. You there. I haven't seen you in here before. Why don't you make yourself useful and buy me a drink or something?
You don't look like you need another drink. Totally hitting that one.
Look like you need another drink.
Aren't you all high and mighty then? Why don't you get lost so I can drink in peace?
Lighten up, Darcy. This isn't your own private bar, no matter what you might think. Now, can I get you something to drink?
So this
So
place.
is this your place?
That's right. Owner, bartender, sympathetic ear. I try to provide a little oasis from the hardships
Getting some
of
extra
life.
quests while we're at it. Hey,
Name's
Mythicus, what's
Cook,
up?
by the way. Henry Cook. Let me know if I can get you anything.
What you got?
Let's see what you have.
Here's the menu.
Got some Nuka-Cola Quantum up in there. Shotgun shells. Take some of those. Some Nuka-Cola, what the heck. And let's accept that. Let's also invest in the dude for no reason. And later, bro.
Faster ways to cripple yourself than trying to lug all that.
Well,
Hey,
What you got?
you could enter
I
the...
can do that.
Then do it. Get in there. Get into power armor. Go on. You can do it. Get in there. It's gonna leave my power armor laying around behind here, bro. That ain't your power armor. Gotta talk to everybody.
hey there.
You just walked right up into the stands, didn't you? I like your stones.
I was here yesterday. All these people died. Except for this guy.
Excuse me.
Are you lost?
You people are rude.
Excuse me.
Well, hello there. Another one of the poor and stupid of Diamond City come begging for table scraps?
Well, I do need some help.
I knew it. Let's see. I have a few caps to spare. Here, take it and make yourself scarce.
Who are you, anyway?
And Codman, of the Codman family? Of the upper stands? If you haven't heard of us, that just shows how unimportant you are. Now, were you leaving or not?
Yeah, whatever.
Fine, I'll leave.
Good to see you know your place.
She so needs to be dead again.
Excuse me.
Why, hello there. So lovely to see more young people up here in the stands. We're also, well, old. You should meet my grandson. Oh, not that he would ever come up here. No, Hawthorne has too much of his mother in him.
Okay. Okay. Whatevers. Whatever. Whatevers. Exactly, Bugmints. Exactly. Hey, Mr. Anu, what's up? You're crackling the game audio? Darn this thing. Darn OBS. Hold on, let me fix it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know. I gotta go in and reset it. So I should just reset it every stream. Just reset it every stream. That's an OBS problem. If I reset it, it should be fine. All right, there we go. Let me know if it's better. Let's do it. All right, so I go to the upper stands. I talk to some peeps. Not very worth my time. So she don't know that I'm way richer than she is. I own Diamond City. I own Diamond City and everything that she ever wanted to own. I rule it all. Uh-oh. Echo Lake Lumber Mill needs my help. I'm on the way. Let's go. Bam. Far Harbor we go. Let's get it going on. That's why it's called BS. Exactly. I mean, I was tempted to go in and just go completely postal on all of those peeps. Thanks, Chewie. I see that in the mod chat. Yeah, I got turned down. I don't know what it is. Since the last Microsoft update, mine is like extremely loud compared to what you guys hear on the stream. I've yet to figure out why that is. But I'll figure it out eventually. All right, we got to go to the lumber mill. Need some backup. Right over here. Oh, we got to get a blue fly too. I forgot about that. All right, we're going to do a little bit of questing here. Or at least a little bit of defending. Where's the mill? There we go. Do a little bit of defending, and then we'll get into some more vault building. We're building a vault at every single location across the wasteland. Some of them are smaller ones, some of them are bigger ones, but we're just doing our thing. Also, thanks to Raz, Anon, Bezerb, Destin, and Crazy for the host.
I'd do the same if I was in as much trouble as you. I see it!
Blow his leg off. Aha, Hancock. Owning it up.
We'll bury ya.
Go get him, Hancock. Woo! That's a tough thing to kill.
Ripe for the taking. Come out here so we can gut ya.
What the heck was that?
I had no choice.
Holy moly! Got a little action going on here at the top of the stream. Woo! Sorry, my bad. Holy mackerel, look at that!
What just happened?
More of them coming in.
Alright. Still in one piece.
Woo! You gotta watch out when you get in Far Harbor here because they step it up. They step it up big time. Woo! Oh, Methodist coming in. $7 for the King Crab. Thank you so much for that donation. I will extend the stream by 7 minutes. Bam. Right there, because you know what? I forgot to say that I wasn't going to extend the stream, but oh well. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Thank you so much on behalf of my mods. Appreciate that donation. I do appreciate it big time. Every donation right now going to help my mods get to TwitchCon. We're getting there. We're getting there with 81%. Oh my gosh, we're about $570 away. I think we can do it, everybody. I think we can do it. Come on, everybody. Again, remember that your donations do stack, so of course you're going to get more epic loot the higher you get up in those tiers as you go along. It's going to be epic. Bada bang, bada boom. All right. Woo. Owned it. Own this place up. This is a great place. I can't remember. I think I made one somewhere.
Thanks, Mainlander.
You're welcome, bro. Yeah, I did. Right here. Bam. I command thee with the power of Kismet to be a beautiful day. There we go. Look at this. Nice. And thus it's a beautiful day in Far Harbor, as I have the power over the weather. Which is always fun. Always fun to have power over the weather. I get my microphone to be out of the shot. There we go. Always fun to be have power over the weather in there. Of course, that's part of the Contraptions workshop. The Contraptions DLC. Super fun way of just, you know, if it's not storming all the time, it gets a little annoying. All right, let's get the loot. Let's grab the loot. Man, I forget where the workbench is in this place. I know where the workbench is. Wherever I want the workbench to be. Because all I got to do is go in right here and switch over here. Go into crafting. Switch on over to the little cooking stove. Bam-a-rooney. And there we go. Actually, I'll just take it all out. Take it all out. Bam! Back to the wasteland we go. We gone. Bam! Back to the Commonwealth. Let's get it going on. Kismet, what do you think of No Man's Sky? Are you going to build a vault underground on a planet? I was totally tempted to. I'm totally tempted to. I'm going to build my Wasteland Tycoon headquarters eventually. That's going to be lots of fun. But yeah, I just got the ability to start questing again. I like it a lot better now that I can do questing because I can progress on a lot of the stuff. I was stuck and I couldn't get a lot of the stuff, right? I couldn't go to the next level. I couldn't unlock a lot of stuff. It really, really sucked. It sucked big time. So really about 40 hours was just me meandering at the beginning of the game because I couldn't progress. And then we figured out how to fix it last time. And now we're questing and we can do stuff. It's awesome. Much more fun game if you can actually progress forward and unlock different patterns and things like that you want to get, right? I want to unlock, you know, the helipad. I want to unlock the doom buggy and a lot of those other patterns as well. I have learned how to get a lot of stuff. That's the type of game that's on the level of Fallout 4 for me anyway, where I would sit and play that game just nonstop. I mean, all the time at that level. I mean, just constantly playing it. But that, you know, that's me. I'm into those kind of games. I love to collect stuff. I love to go around and space stuff. If you haven't tried it out, the new one is supposedly way better than the old one. I didn't play the old one, so I can't really give you a one-to-one comparison. But it is really, really fun. I am carrying so much, and that's why I'm gonna put it all down, so I don't have to carry so much no more. That's my girl Curry right there with that sexy French accent. Got all my ladies hanging out over here. Something I don't suggest in real life. Not a good idea. Might get stabbed in your sleep or smothered. Having too many ladies on the line, just saying. Not a smart idea. Not a good plan. All right. Let's put all that in there. Robot kit. There we go. Put all that stuff in there. Derp. All that stuff in there too. Oh, look at this. We got a bunch of mods too. All right, there we go. Where's my buddy Hancock at? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's hiding. Hold on. Let's go over here. Let's head over here. Sleep for a couple hours, and let's see if he shows up. Gotta love Curie. How about 2 Point Hospital? Oh, man. I played that for 13 hours straight. That is an incredibly fun game. Incredibly fun. If you have not discovered 2 Point Hospital, I would definitely. If you like sim games, oh, that's a must own.
If you
That's a hands down must own. There he is.
Heads up.
Yeah? Enough to go around.
All right, I give you anything? Oh yeah, I gave you some power armor that you broke. Now, one of the problems with giving power armor to your people here is the fact that they just like nearly instantly break it, right? So then they're just running around carrying around broken power armor the whole time. So when they break it, I just put it back in the workbench and just let them have the frame eventually. Because it's just a waste of time to keep repairing them after every single fight. Because that really sucks. That sucks big time. NMS is incredibly fun. Just scored an S-Class Explorer ship today. Sweet! Somebody's been playing a lot. Now I can go in there and I can grind, get a massive amount of cash and get all the sweet loot and do all these kind of tricks and things that people are doing to get massive amount of funds. I'm in no hurry. I'm in no hurry. I'm just playing it to have fun. Just to have the funds. All right, so where do we leave off here in the Wasteland? Let's go ahead and see. We got Sanctuary as our sim settlements, right? Red Rocket's got a vault. That's got a vault. We got a vault here. We got Sunshine Tidings with a vault. 10 Pines, Outpost Zamanda. Did we do Grey Garden? I think, yeah, we did Grey Garden. Yeah, we did the massive one at Grey Garden. We did like a fort at Grey Garden. I think we're ready for Tavern and Boathouse. I think we're ready to give it an upgrade finally. Let's do it. Let's go give it an upgrade. Tavern and Boathouse is typically the one that I choose when I'm playing survival mode. It's usually the one I choose as my kind of central base after I kind of leave Sanctuary. So I build up all the Sanctuary parts, and then I move to Tavern and Boathouse because it's kind of more in the center of all your questing in that area. And then, of course, I'll move to the Castle or Spectacle Island when I get over on that side. But this is a great place to kind of settle right here. Oh, yeah, we've got to do the other quest over there, too, to get the other settlement there. But, yeah, so as you can see, I've got a bit of a settlement already built. We've got some Kismet kill boxes going on and all sorts of nice stuff. But you know what we do before we get started? We always tear down the old thing. So we're going to go ahead and first get out of the power armor. And we're going to get into some building here. Let's see how many of these we can get done. No, I'm not going to build any mega builds here. Just kind of a quick and easy build. So the first thing I do when I go to build is I go around and I take out pretty much everything that's there, right? Because it gives you kind of a blank slate to work with. Now, some things I do leave, like the kill box, of course, to defend me while I'm doing stuff. And sometimes I'll leave the walls and whatnot, but we're going to go all the way around the entire settlement here. So we're going to go ahead and take out the walls and run it right up against the edge. Right here. Brahmin in the way. Like so. All right. And I think we got all of the loot off the bottom. Yeah, all right. So we're going to go all the way around the outer edge of the entire location. Now, just in case you didn't know, the actual location also extends out into the water, too. So that's why you can see I have a bunch of water purifiers here, which are making me dollar bills. That's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon right now, making about 60 to 80,000 bottle caps every couple days in-game through my water purifier farms that I have all over the place. Look at this. Look at this. Now, I also have a mod that sometimes lets me remove some of this excess stuff as well. All these peeps in here. Let's go ahead and forward time a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can get them off of the beds here. We can take care of the beds. Now, one of the things that I think they should have added to the game is the ability to tear down all of the houses. All of the houses in each and every location. So I wish that I could go and take this entire house down and then build whatever I want. Bug in here. Build whatever I want instead, right? Because this house It's okay, but it's no vault. It's no nothing epic that I would like to build instead of having this thing here. But such is the way it goes. There we go. Like so. Alright, taking out all their beds. Taking out that dude's station. This bed here. Alright, we're looking good now. Looking good. What else we want to do? I think upstairs. Let's go check upstairs. What do we got? We already cleared this out. Oh, did a good job of it, too. Did a good job of it. Oh, we got something over here, though. Little fusion cell. We'll just go ahead and put that in the workbench. Now, this is not bad of a house, by the way, because it does have a roof right here. So if you do put some beds in here, it will give them a bonus to their happiness because they have a roof over their head when they're doing it. But, of course, we're going to build something even cooler. And we're going to go ahead and replace all of this stuff with some cooler stuff. Another thing I like to do is take that rock out, that kind of stuff, but it doesn't let me do that. But let's go ahead and take all this out. And we're going to extend this a bit. Just a little tiny bit. Or actually, I think we're already up against the edge. Oh, we're already up against the edge. Maybe we'll put that back. We'll go ahead and leave that for now. Take a little bit of that out. And you can see here, we've got the water purifiers. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build them a vault. Kind of pretty much where this thing is right here. So first thing we're going to need to do is kind of figure a way up there for them to how to get up into that area. Now, I'd never like to aim it toward a place where they can run in and then go up into the vault. I'm very weary of where my entrance is. I try to do a little RP there where I think, okay, where's my entrance? Where do I want it to go? Now, one of the first things I want to do, of course, is I want to get these darn moo-moos so they're not blocking this whole entire area. So I'm going to actually make them a little moo-moo trough here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick it way over here out of the way. Now what that's going to do is instantly trigger them to go over there and end up over here. Actually, let's make a bunch of them. We'll make a bunch of them right over there. Get those moo-moos over there and out of the way. And all right, so let's go ahead and think about how we're going to do this to get that up there just above the water purifiers. You can see I've already done the height on it, right? But I've got a bit of a problem when I'm going to be building my way up there. The stairwell is not going to match up properly. So we're going to have to probably work on that a little bit. So let's always start with the hard stuff first, and then all the other stuff where you fill in the flooring and all that stuff, that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. So we're going to go ahead and start, let's start with a utility one this time. And we're going to go ahead and start with one of these nice little angled ones. And again, I want it to be angled kind of toward the location like this. So I want to kind of look at, okay, what if we do 2 of these? Where does it take us to? Right, we do 2 of these. It takes us right about there, maybe a little bit more this way. All right. Again, see, there's the problem of it doesn't quite match up. But if we look at this, it's definitely higher than this flooring there, right? So we don't want to hit that. So we might have to go one more, right, which is way up there, or we could do a switchback like this, which is going to switch back up into the vault. So maybe what we'll do, do kind of a switchback action there. How can we make that work? How can we make that work? We probably have to switch it back on the other side. All right, so say over here. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that. See, I like to get a sense of it first before I get way into it. All right, yeah. Maybe there. The other one. Something like that. Yeah, or just maybe not even another stairwell. Maybe we can just go like this. Do a little corner action. Like that. Where you go up in here. And then you turn left, and then you go into the vault. That's not bad. Maybe if we back this way up, and then run along that edge. Kind of feeling that maybe a little bit. So the height of this platform is not right. So if I go by the height of the platform, it's not going to help me at all. It's not going to help me at all, so I'm kind of moving it away from there a little bit so that I can kind of judge it from over here, and then I'll fix it up later on. So... well, let's do some tests here first. Let's go ahead and start with floor and see where that floor ends up. Oh, I forgot to do my doorway first. Come on. Oh, that's a window. That's a window. Helps if I have the right piece. There we go. That's about the same, actually. Wow. Wow. All right. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild. All right. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and do this. We can go ahead and hold down the E key. And that's going to allow us to pick this entire thing up at once. And then, of course, nudge it in the direction that we want it to go. We're going to go as far as we can go. And then we'll say, okay, that's about it. I'm kind of feeling right about here. On that, of course, we got people in my way. Let's go ahead and look at that. How far out does it take us? Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. It's not lined up too perfectly straight, but it is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't even know if that other thing is that straight. I think that might be more straight than that was, because you can see the kind of the angle of it. So yeah, that looks good to me. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and take this part back out. Like so. And we'll take our power out for now. And I'm going to show you how to backtrack that power. And we're going to just build something real fast. Nothing too involved. Kind of take this out a bit. Oh, we got 2 powers up there. Take this out. Leave that outer wall there. We'll deal with those walls in a bit. And then we're going to go ahead and head up here. Now, when you're working on the vault-tec kit, make sure that you're using doors like this to go between kits, and then also the atrium floors, which makes it a lot easier to transition from one thing to another. And then we're just going to do some testing here again. Run this around a little bit. Take that out. And see how we fit against the side of the house here. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. That's a great way to start a stream right there. That's a great way to start. Lining that right up. Nice. Nice, nice. All right. How we doing? We get to the edge yet? Nope. Right to there. Right to about there is about our width. I kind of actually don't want to go that far. Let's say 2 in. Let's say right here. Right there. Like so. Yeah, liking that. And let's keep going. Build something nice and quick. There we go. So again, this is going to be their house up here. They're going to come up here. They're going to chill out. And instead of living down there, they'll live up here. And this will be their kind of lounge and where they live. Now, sometimes I build multiple rooms and sometimes I build one room. Kind of feel like multiple rooms today. Maybe a little bit of a lounge. Let's see. What's the best view here? Let's go ahead and take a look at the view. Maybe this way. Is that the good view? Let's go. Look this way. Yeah, I wouldn't say that way. This way is nothing but mountains and stuff. I would say this is the best view on this side. So we'll put their lounge on that side. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. Now we're going to build a little bit, kind of a combination of some of the stuff we've already done. Using a bit of the barn kit here. Let's see what we got in walls. What do we got? What do we got? Actually, I think it's the other kit. It's the warehouse kit. It's the warehouse kit. There we go. There we go. Now, these have some really cool kind of windows and walls. Now, you can also do these ones, which is super cool because you can put the windows all the way to the ground and then stack them like this. Now, of course, you can run out of space very, very quickly. So we're basically going to do a little bit of this on this side as their kind of lounge area. Come on. Oh, you're so finicky. You're so finicky. There we go. Little bit of problem falling off there. Now that last part's going to be difficult to get that piece in there because of this doorway. So we're going to try it again here. Let's see if it does it. No, I don't think it's going to give me that. I'm going to have to put in a vault wall for that. Let's go ahead and take this piece out. And let's go ahead and put in just a nice corner. Corner with a doorway. You got a corner with a doorway? Oh, we do not. Okay, well, let's go back to our doorway then, and then we'll just put in a wall like that. All right, so we're kind of combining kits together. Now, this is where you run into trouble, is using multiple kits at the same time. Now, in my case, I am using the Atrium kit to try to combine the stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do something like this to kind of create double height here. So we have a really, really tall location, like so. There we go. So we're just going to kind of extend the height of that. And let's see. Let's go ahead and put in another kind of ceiling one right here. There we go. Now we've got that side done. Actually, let's put in a corner here. Now, if you're not like me and you don't have your stuff set, I feel like something bug in here bite me. Stop it, bug. Or a mosquito or something got in here. Attacking me. It's attacking me. Leave me alone, bug. If you don't have unlimited space, make sure to use these pieces. They do help a lot so that you don't run out of space when you're trying to do these larger builds. Now, I'm just making this nice and extra high up when it comes to the ceiling so that I can... Oh, wait, we should put the windows in. We should do the one with the windows. But it does not flat, though. See, I want one that's just flat without a second level, right? Without the second level so I can control that kind of second level stuff. And they really don't give you much options here when it comes to these larger pieces. I think they should have given you more options, but that's just me. That's just me. But hopefully in Fallout 76 we get a lot better options. I have 24 slot A-grade rifle too. Cool. Congratulations. Is there a back thing? The whole Sentinel thing? Yeah, there is. You guys are talking a lot of No Man's Sky. We'll get to it. We will get to some No Man's Sky later. All right, so that's that. All we got to do now is put in the roof. Like so. Easy mode. Now we're just building a little simple vault up here for them to chill out in. And we are going to break this up into separate areas here in just a second. I'm just kind of filling in what I can for right now. All right. Now again, we're running into trouble over here. Let's go ahead and try a corner piece. So watch what happens. If you try to put a corner piece right there, bam, it actually works. So it actually looks like there's a piece running into the other piece. That's what I really like about using this kit and the other kit together. Now we can also use a wall here and try to do that, but we need kind of a ceiling as well. So we want, of course, to reduce how much pieces it costs, right? Because that counts as one piece instead of two, right? So you, of course, want to reduce that if you're not using mods. There we go. So now we've got a nice view that we can see out and all of that, which is a lot of fun. But we also want to add some rooms over here, and I want to have kind of a walkway around the outside, so then go around the outside. So now what we need to do is we need to transition from the atrium kit or the vault-tec kit into the room kits. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a doorway thing right here. And then we're going to go into the rooms. If you guys watch my stream, you've seen this before. Because this is the key, the entire key. If you're just coming into my stream, I'm about to show you the key to the entire vault-tec kit. Right here. Bam. Doorway to doorway. Right there. Atrium doorway to room doorway. Doesn't matter which room doorway it is, but if you go doorway to doorway, well, bam, you're off and running. That's it. Then you can take this doorway back out again. You can go back to the atrium kit. You can go ahead and put the floor back in. And that's it. Now you've made your way into a room kit. Now, I'm not necessarily going to leave that doorway right there. I'm going to actually move it around here in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and work a bit more on this particular thing. So I'm going to actually put the doorway right there. And then we're going to go ahead and put it in a corner. And we're going to go a little bit fast here. Like so. And so on. And then we'll just go ahead and rinse and repeat here. Because we're just going to cut out this area right here. And fill that area in with the actual room kit here. And of course, this is going to be just a little simple room. Now, notice it doesn't snap there. Oh. Uh-oh. All right. Well, you guys can't see me. When you guys can see me, put a 1 in the chat. It's just so hard to be a streamer. It's so difficult being a streamer. Well, those who are listening to this later can watch this back on YouTube. Oh, network lag. ISP, you suck. All right, everybody, I'm just going to chill for a sec. I'm just going to chill for a sec until you guys can see me again. Put a 1 in the chat when you can see and hear me.
And you just froze on my side.
Yeah, I lost connection. I should come back here in just a minute. It's back up again, so about 10 seconds I should come back. All right, everybody. Again, put a 1 in the chat when you can hear me and actually see me moving, drinking my drink. I luckily have another one. So I'm thinking ahead. Unfroze now. Well, thank you. This is to you, ISP. Thank you for hosing me over. I was on a roll. They love to get me right when I'm on a roll. Right when I'm on a roll, I am on a roll. I'm doing my thing. I would refresh the stream as well, everybody, because you're going to be like 10, 20 seconds behind. So I would refresh. And let's get back into it. Now, of course, for those of you who watch this later on YouTube, you can watch that whole entire part because I was recording that. Me just sitting here going... me going, doy. All right, I didn't do anything while you guys were gone. I stopped what I was doing. All right, let's get back into it. So, all right, we're working with the quarters here, and we're trying to connect this all together. Of course, we have to keep going along the same pieces before we can put in the corner, because you can't put in the corner because it doesn't actually snap to this other stuff. Only the actual quarters room does it snap to. So we're going to keep it going here, and we're going to go ahead. And where's our other one go? Right there. Put that one in. Let's put the other one in on this side. There we go. We'll take this one out and we'll put our corners in. One there. One over there. And of course our middle room. There we go. So now we got a little bit of a quarters there. Don't know how much of a room we got here, but we can make a little bit of a one right here for them. Or we can extend that quarters out. Kind of feel like we need a quarters and then kind of like a workout room or a chill room. So let's see what else we want to do in there. Lavatory. Yeah, I'm going to use the lavatory as a workout room. Now here's something that's kind of interesting, right? You'd think you could snap to this, but because it's an in piece, right, it's not going to work. But if you take the corner off, and then you go in here and you go ahead and use some of these straight pieces like this, you can snap your way over this way a little bit, then put this piece back in again, which was the the quarters room. Put this piece back in. If I find it, where'd the corner go? Right there. Nope, that's corner with the doorway. There we go. But now you got the lavatory thing here, so you can go ahead and go back to the lavatory here. Now again, this is a mod that adds more stuff to it. So if you check my mod list, there's a bunch of cool stuff on there you can check out as well. So this one we're going to need to use a corner. Oh, I just screwed that up. We're going to need to use a corner piece for that anyway. So let's go here first. Then let's go double here. I had to put one of those down instead of taking it out. Then back over here to quarters in the corner. There we go. Take that one out. There we go. All right. And then we're going to lavatory. Now on the mods, I find it's kind of awkward because it puts the pieces of the modded ones in a different order than the other ones, which really throws me off. So I have to like go searching for the pieces that I actually need. Like in this case, I need the one that has the doorway. So that works. And then I need to go searching for the corner one, which is right here. Nope, that's a doorway. That's an actual corner one. There we go, we leveled up. All right, cool. And then we're going to go ahead and do a side one right here. There we go, one on that side, one on this side, and then again in the corner. A nice little spot to chill out in there. There we go. All right, so we got a big kind of quarters area. We got this. We got the area they can walk around the outside. Now, if you're really a stickler, then this is what you'll want to do. You'll want to go back into the atrium kit, and you'll want to, of course, put in the doorway, right? Because what that does is that eliminates that kind of blue, kind of unfinished edge, right? You take that out, and then, of course, you put the atrium wall bottom with the wall, right? And again, there we go. Now you don't have that. Now you don't have that problem of that. Now, of course, this is where you run into trouble because, of course, you want to put the corner one in, but you can't. And then this one is going that way, and you can't do it this way. But you can try to go in and put in the wall. It's a little awkward, but you can get it in there if you are that hardcore. Which I totally am. So you can just do it this way by just putting the wall in. Just run around the outside like this as best you can. But you're still going to have that corner. There we go. You're still going to have that corner problem on those. Okay, on this side, it's not snapping properly. There we go. And then on this one, again, we can go ahead and just utilize the proper piece. Come on. There we go. And same thing over here. Take this out, utilize the proper piece. Take this out, doorway. And there we go. Now you've got a nice finished room. Now there is a way to actually work around this. Instead of using this piece, you can, of course, take that out and then use multiple pieces, but of course it costs you more space or more pieces because you're going to have to do this, right? You do that one, then you're going to have to do the wall one like this over here, and then of course the top piece up there this way on the top. So you can finish that out if you want. We'll go ahead and do that since we know what to do. Now, it's weird how it takes out both pieces instead of just one. I don't know why that is. That's kind of weird. It should only take the bottom piece out, I think. Personally, if I was going to take that out, I would think it'd only take the bottom piece. But oh well, we'll put it back in. No biggie. There we go. And then back in goes the ceiling piece. Now, I don't really care about the part in the back here because this would be really difficult to fix. right? The way you have to fix that is you'd have to actually take out this corner, put the corner one in, and then, of course, put in all the walls and all the ceilings and all of that stuff. Again, it's fine. It's fine. We're not that crazy. We're crazy, but not that crazy. And there we go. So now we've also got an upper level here. Up above, if we so wanted to, we could go ahead and get access to that by using our stairwell. Something like this, right? Well, I think something along... I would really want it to go the other way, where it wasn't blocking the doorway. I love how it just full-on blocks the doorway. Full-on blocks it. Keep fuddling with it till we get it. Yeah, see, it's attaching to the wall. It needs to attach to a piece right there. Now, if we do it right there, it's going to be blocking that walkway. We do it this way, it's not going to have enough space. I mean, you're kind of screwed no matter what. This way it's blocking. This way it's blocking. Right? No matter what you do, it's blocking something. But right here is kind of a good spot for it to be. And you're like, that's not a good spot, Kismet. That sucks. No, actually, it's a good spot because you can always go over here and then switch these pieces like so. All right, switch these pieces out. It's going to let me. Come on. There we go. And then take this piece out. Move this piece. Actually, I got to take that piece out. And then go back in the vault-tec room kit. Back in the lavatory. Then we need to get the doorway that's on the other side. Like so. See, we got the doorway on the other side, but except for it's not rounded, so we need, or not curved, so we're looking for the one that has it on the curved one, right? That's a straight one, straight one, straight one. Sometimes it's hard to find. That's one way. We need the other way. There. Is that it? No. No, we need the other one. This one. There we go. All right. Oh, that was Overseers. That was Overseers. Stop it. Where'd it go? Lavatory. All right. So not that one. Not that one. There it is. Bingo. Bingo. And then we need the corner. So we're basically just going to move these two pieces. We're just going to move the doorway over, right, to accommodate that stairwell. And then, of course, sometimes you'll get in a problem where the stairwell now will be in the way. But I know that it actually works with the atrium kit to try to maneuver it in here around all of the other pieces except for where the stair bottom ends up, right? So we'll take that out temporarily. We'll go ahead and put this back in. Like so. Then we're back to the stairs again. And we'll try to snap them in there. Now, the odd thing is notice they don't snap there anymore, right? It doesn't snap in the spot in which we want to snap it. Or we can actually do it this way too. It doesn't snap where we actually want it to end up. But that's okay. We can go in here and we can try to kind of manually tell it where we want to go. We can try to snap this up here. Now, this is one of the oddest things I think of the entire game. Notice it snaps on the outside. Like the default is snap on the outside. Don't blame me. Don't blame me, everybody. I didn't do it. I didn't make the game. All right. Let's go ahead and just kind of tell it how to do it here. So we're going to try to get this to snap up here somewhere. All right. See how it just kind of snaps the wrong direction? Now, the way to fix this is actually to use the corner piece that we have way back here in the corner. Right? And try to snap it to that, but we've got pieces in the way. Right? So we got a whole bunch of issues to try to get this to snap. Right? It'll snap to the outside. And now it snaps to the inside. Right? Don't blame me, everybody. And then now we can kind of walk it like so. I'm going to take this out temporarily. We'll take that out. We'll put this back. I know. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work just to put in a stairwell. But hopefully they fix a lot of this stuff in Fallout 76. There we go, looking good. Still a little bit close to our stairwell. Doesn't feel right to me. It feels like it should be back at least one. So let's go ahead and take that out. Let's go ahead and try it again. Let's go ahead and see if we can put one of these maybe in there. No, oh, wait. There we go. And back in with the stairwell. Now we're looking good. Now we're looking good. All right, we can get up to the other upper level here, and we can go ahead and give ourselves kind of a secondary room, which is pretty awesome. Right there. Kind of cover up the top of this. There we go. So now we got 2 levels built within the same thing. Multiple rooms, man, like lickety-split. Bam! And a beautiful kind of area here for them to hang out and chill out as well. By the way, they can be shot through this glass, so be warned. Be warned that that can happen. All right, so let's go ahead and fill them in a nice little spot here. I'm going to go ahead and just give them a nice little lounge right here in the vault. And we're going to get to it. Nice looking build so far. Where are you at? I am at Tapping and Boathouse right now. We're giving it a nice upgrade. I like some blue chairs this time. What do you think? Yeah, some nice couches. Let's give them some nice couches right here. Try to make it less angled. There we go. Yeah, a little bit inside there. A little bit space in between. This way they can kind of walk up and down there. Maybe a nice little blue chair. Oh. Where's the smaller blue chair? There it is. Nice little blue chair in the corner. Maybe you want to sit in the sun and read. You know, maybe something down on this side. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And then we're going to go ahead. What else we got we can do for him here? Kind of feeling some tables maybe. A little bit of nice tables. Now, of course, all the vault-tec stuff is way at the end. They should have put it in a different category, I think, because there's a lot of scrolling every time you need to go all the way down to the end. But such is the way it goes. So we'll say these guys right here got themselves a nice kind of extended table here. Hold all their brews. And, all right, let's go ahead and go to Snap Beds. Now, Snap Beds is a really incredible mod. If you have not discovered it yet, it is absolutely fantastic for making yourself a really cool bunkhouse, which is basically what I'm going to do in here. So let's go ahead and move this forward a little bit. Then we'll go ahead and put that right in there. Right across here like this. Try to keep it where they don't get stuck. But somebody's going to get stuck in that corner. You just know it. You just know they're going to get stuck. Little block in the door. Good enough. Okay, so you put in the bunk beds themselves, and then you go in and you put in the mattresses. Now, each mattress does count as a bed. You can see right now I have 0 beds. Well, no, you can't. No, you can't. Hold on, my thing's in the way because I moved it for another game. Where did you go? Bam, right there. There we go. You can see I've got 0 beds up there right now. We're going to go ahead and put some in and watch as they start to fill up super fast. Right here. One of my favorite mods in the game when it comes to building beds. Incredibly great. As you can see, putting those in there. Looking good. Looking good. And there we go. We literally have enough beds for everybody in the vault, right? So 22 people, which is going to be perfect. Now, we need some room for some power. Now, I'm going to actually just put the power... actually, maybe we should put the power way here at the end. Let's take this one back out. I'm going to put another one kind of over here. Make sure you leave them room so they can get by. Let's go ahead and put our power right here. I'm going to show you how to back channel your power into your vault. Now, of course, you guys probably already know that you already have. These last two ones, of course, you got the vault-tec reactor and, of course, the real amazing, massively humongous reactor, the 500 reactor. But you can also use your fusion generators here as a reactor in the vault. Now, one of the cool things to do, of course, is to have it where you can backchain it and utilize it. Now, right now, it's kind of in the way there. I can't put it under there. There's not enough room up there. Maybe I'm actually kind of feeling it better over here. Just kind of right in the doorway. Yeah, I'm feeling it better on that side. There we go. Now, one of the cool things is you can actually, by back-channeling it, I mean you can actually send it to the vault and then have it run through the walls of the vault. Right? So what you do is you put in the vault power conduit, and then you go ahead and you run it in there, and now it's going to supply it to the entire vault. And you're like, Kismet, I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. All right, well, let's undo it, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. Let's go. So first thing we're going to do is going to go ahead and put some lighting in. Right in here. In this nice place here. And, of course, that's why I'm keeping it a little bit nighttime right now, so you guys can see the lighting kick in. Let's go ahead and throw some lighting in on the next room. All right, we'll just throw that right down the middle. Like so. Very cool, very cool. I also want a little bit of lighting out here. Maybe we'll go ahead with some of our kind of outdoor lighting as well. We'll kind of tuck that off to the side. Here we go there. There we go. Maybe a little bit one right here. And maybe one right here at the end. There we go. And again, we're going to backchain this one like this. And I'm really going to impress you here. I get to go. Locked. A little bit forward. There we go. I'm actually going to attach the power for all of these to the wall. Right up here. Right there, and then run it from down there to there. So it's going to go up. It's going to get up to that part of the wall from behind us. From behind us here. So it's going to turn that light on by me running this to this actual wall. Right? Because there's no other power. There's the only power I've got. Now watch as those lights come on when I attach it to the wall. In 3, hold on. In 3, 2, 1, boom. I just blew your mind. I just blew your mind right now. You're like, oh, that is awesome, Kismet. Oh, my goodness. I just learned that recently myself. Within the last month, I thought, man, I've never tried that. I've never tried to take this and run the power back into the wall, which, of course, will go through the floors, up this stairwell, up these, through the floors, up the walls, and reach this part right here, which, of course, will then chain back down to all of the power there. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just blew your mind. You're just like, what? What just happened there? What just happened there with that amazing epicness? All right, let's go ahead and do this one. We can just run direct. There we go. Nice. We got some power over there. Now, you're like, Kismet, but it's not running in here, bro. It's not running in here. Watch as I actually add power down here from up above. That's right. Conduits actually go in vertical as well as horizontal directions. So if we go ahead and go in here this way, there we go. We go in here to our switches. We go ahead and put switches on the top. We go ahead and run this right to there. Bam! Inside here now, it's going to be lit up. You're like, well, Kismet, that one in the corner, bro. That one in the corner. No problem. No problem. Because we can just go ahead and grab this right here, and we can go ahead and move this just a little bit more in this direction. Then when we go and look, what's up with that? That's right. It goes 2 stories up, 2 stories down. It's about 2 blocks in each direction, or 2 of these full floor squares in each direction. So if you count it right here, right, it would go as far as the doorway if you put it right here, roughly. Sometimes a little bit further, a little bit less, depending on the piece. But there you go. So now we've got that all lit up. Let's go check over on this side. What do we got going on? Oh, we got one light going on, right? We just need to get those other couple lights as well. But we don't actually even need to do that. We don't even need to do this. Watch this as I go ahead and take this out. I'm going to show you an even easier way to do both rooms at the same time. That's right. I'm going to get both rooms with a single piece. I'm going to, of course, use my favorite piece, which is this right here, the vault power conduit. I'm going to attach it to this wall. Bam! It just lit up this entire room, but also... let's go check the other room. Let's go check the other room. Bada bing, bada boom. That's right, it's sending wireless power in 2 blocks in both directions, vertically and horizontally as well. It just lit up both rooms with 1 piece and no wires. No wires. There you go, looking sweet. Sweetness, sweetness. And again, that's why I love to run it along the walls and the grounds. One of the great things about the vault-tec kit is you don't need the conduits. You don't need to run power lines, really. You just need to use those things on the wall and you're set to go. Now, again, since we have power down below here, we can go ahead and also add lighting up above here. If it wants to go where I want it to go. There we go. And let's add that lighting all up in here. So finicky sometimes. Now again, the vault-tec kit is one of the toughest kits, if not the toughest kit, in the game to kind of bend to your will, to make it do what you want it to do. Putting a whole lot of lighting on this second floor. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And of course, now what do we want to do up here? Well, we want to go ahead and put in our stores. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the trader right here. So we'll go ahead and just put in a nice little store area for them. We're going to do the general trader. It's always the first one I do. Then the second one will be the weapons. And this is only when I'm building the vault. If I was playing survival mode, I would go in and I would build the clinic first. Because the clinic, not only does it heal you, but also has the most caps of any of them, as well as when you're in survival mode, you're going to need the ability to remove your conditions and stuff. All right, we'll go ahead and stick armor here at the end. We'll go ahead and just offset it a bit. There we go. And let's see what else we need. We need clothing. Like so. And we'll go ahead and offset that one just a bit. And then we just need the bar, and we're good to go. Where's my bar? Hey, where's my bar? I can't put a bar here? Wow, there's no option for a bar. What? You can't put a bar at Tavern and Boathouse. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Apparently, the bar is banned at Tavern and Boathouse. Normally, you have another one, a 6th one, that you can put down, which is the bar. Yeah, it doesn't give me that option. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that, or that's a glitch. One or the other. One or the other. All right, so we got that going right there. Now, another thing we want to do, of course, is our food. Now, we can also do our food inside. They don't have to do it down on the ground. So let's go ahead and go back in the vault-tec kit. We're going to utilize the back of this here and put our food actually in the back here on the second floor. Like so. Right across here. And permanently on lights in a sleeping area. Exactly. Now, we can turn it off. We can turn it off if we want. Yeah, bunk bed should definitely be in the game in a vanilla game. Exactly. Exactly. I think same thing. A lounge with a loud whining generator inside. Hey, what do they want for free? What do they want for free? Now, I could go run it up to the roof. I could run it in the wall. I could run it from down below. There's about 100 different ways I could do it. But I'm just going to put it inside to protect it from getting killed. Kiz, what the timer for us to see Hitman? Well, the timer's there. If you want to extend the stream, this is a sell-out stream. So if you want me to go longer in Fallout 4, go ahead and donate before that timer runs out. Then I will play Fallout 4 more. You, of course, can get epic loot from TwitchCon. You can opt in or opt out for it. It's up to you. Of course, I got, oh man, I'm just so close. I'm so close, about $570 away from unlocking TwitchCon for my mods. Of course, I'm trying to take 5 of my mods to TwitchCon this year, trying to pay for their hotel, their airfare, and their ticket to get in TwitchCon. And we're trying to unlock it. We're very, very close. And then, of course, if you extend it here, you can extend it on Fallout 4, or you can wait for No Man's Sky and donate then and extend it then. And then I will just keep on keeping on until you guys don't want me to stream anymore. Then I will. Then I'll go. All right, everybody, gotta go, kind of thing. It's up to you. You guys have the power. You guys have the power on your end. All right, we're gonna go to miscellaneous. We're gonna get these garden plots right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just space them out a bit along the back here. Now, I like to leave a little bit of a gap. You only need 4 of these. So So I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap so it's easier to put the mute fruit down or whatever I feel like I want to put down back here. There we go. All right. I kind of don't like that. It's not really well placed. Let's go place it a little bit better. Let's go place it a little bit better. Not going to be too picky, but I think we could have been placed a bit better there. All right. Much better. A little better anyway. All right, we're not going to spend too much time on it. We got lots of other vaults to work on. So we're going to go to food here. Of course, the easiest food to put down is the mute fruit. So we're going to go ahead and put that down. We're going to go ahead and go 3 across here. Now, again, this is going to be inside farming, inside the vault. So they don't have to go outside, get shot at, and all of that. Come on, I know you go there. There we go. So I find the most powerful thing in anything that you do, both in life and in game, is to know that something works. Right? If you know that you can get 3 of those across, well, then you'll fuddle with it till it works. See, like that. I know that I can get 3 of those across, especially when I have a gap between the things, right? So if you know it, then you have that kind of really amazing power. You have a true power in everything you do when you know something's for sure. Bam. All right, there we go. So now we got all of our food in there. So we got our food going. We've got power. We've got defenses going as well, which we'll work on a bit more. Our happiness is 79% and rising, but we do need to get some water going on. Right now we have 0 water. We're going to come back, assign these people to stuff as well. But you can see right down here, we have this. And of course, you're like, Kismet, why'd you leave this doorway open? Well, that's because I think ahead, everybody. I think ahead. I'm going to show you something super cool. I'm going to actually run the power from inside the vault out to these water purifiers by simply putting this right on the wall, leaving this door open, taking this sucker right here and seeing if I can run it down there. Now, if I can't run it down there, if something's blocking or whatever, that's okay, because I can go ahead and add a little bitty switch right here to the side of the vault so I can try to run it outside. It'll be a little tricky. Try to get the right angle. A little bit higher, maybe. Let's go ahead and try right there. We're going to run it from here right to here, and then this we're going to go ahead from there. We're going to try to run it down and try to connect with this. Now, it's just a little bit out of the way. Maybe we can grab this. Maybe we can rotate it a little bit. There we go. And then bring it up. Now we're looking good. Now we're looking good. Look how much water we're doing now. 760. So it chained through all the rest of the water that I have created. And bam, all the water is running now. So it is farming the water at the same time. Now there is a thing right there. It says power 103 and it's red. Now whenever you see that, that usually means that something is not getting power. So we're going to run along and see if any of these are being missed. Right here. And I'll try not to drown. Now I have a perk that lets me not drown right now. So I'm going to be okay, hopefully. Hopefully. And I'm just looking for anything to turn red that might not be connected or may be damaged. Aha! This one right here. This one right here has got a bit of a problem. Oh, what happened to my momos? Somebody killed my momos. They died. All right, this one right here has a problem. It says it's not getting any power. It's running back to this one, but that one's got power. So what's going on with this one, right? So we can go ahead and move it around, take a look. So it looks like it's connected. So why is that one not getting any power? That's because I don't have enough power to power it, right? So another thing you can do, other than kill off all your moo-moos, is you can do a little back chaining of power, right? So I can go in here into this nice little safe location, and I can try to put a power down over here or any other type of power. But there's a big fat moo-moo in my way right now. course, to make it nice and extra difficult. But you can put it in here and you can try to run it out the window, something like that. You can also put it on top of the building, which is a big fun thing of mine. I like to put it up on top like this, and then back chain it like that. And then notice how it's no longer red. That's because now I have enough power to power all of those water purifiers, as well as everything that I'm powering here in the vault. Look at them in there. They're up on top of the vault, too. How'd they get up there? How'd they get up there, the crazies? Now, it's also back chaining and also going to my radio beacon, so I no longer need that. And all of that stuff is off and running. All right, looking good, looking good. Now, another thing you got to do, of course, have your provisioner come in and out of your base. So we're going to go ahead and work a bit here on the walls and so on. We're going to take out a bit of this and this. Now, you're like, Kismet, do you have this whole entire thing planned out in your head? Absolutely. Absolutely. I already know what it looks like. I can see it right now in my head. I can just see sometimes when I'm thinking, I'm just staring off into space like that. It really freaks people out. It really freaks people out because I'm totally inside my head. I can see stuff in my head, and everything that's actually in front of me, I don't see anything. I can totally go into that mode where I'm just visualizing stuff in my head. There's a lot of people who can do that, which is cool because it gives you that real deep thought process so you can visualize stuff. It really helps you in the long run. Now, of course, we got a dude coming in and out of here, right? Provisioners coming through the road. So, of course, we want to have the ability for them to get through. Now, the only doorway that I've seen that matches up to that is the barn door. So we're going to go in. We're going to put in the barn door here. Like so. Bada bing, bada boom. So, wrong one. This one. There we go. We're just going to kind of manually line it up. Like that. Right mouse click for the win. Excuse me. And then, of course, back to the concrete walls here. And we're just going to have to kind of manually line it up. And we're going to go ahead. That was fail. There we go. What is up with the snapping today? There we go. And we'll just keep kind of running that along there. Now, what's going to happen eventually, if it feels like snapping today, is it's going to taper in or taper out away from the edge of the settlement. Very difficult to get it perfectly lined up with the settlement. And then also what it's going to do is start to do this. Notice how it's starting to go taper outward, but also it's sinking into this kind of dirt area. So if you want to raise it up, what you do is, of course, you go you hit E, you let go, and then you go ahead and you hold down E now, and then use your scroll wheel if you're on PC. Or whatever your various key is on whatever you're playing on. And then again, you can see here we can control the height of the walls as we go along. And you're going to start running into barriers here. You can try to work it as best you can. But you can actually double up these walls. If you didn't know that, you can double it up like this. Offset it a little bit. And try to work your way outwards like this. Until you get to that kind of place. There we go. So we can keep it going along that edge. Like that. And then you're like, well, Kismet, now you got these bunch of double walls. Well, that's okay. Because right where these double walls are, I can simply take out the double walls. I can put this wall back like that. And then I can go ahead and use my small kind of filler pieces to fill in this kind of corner here. There we go. That didn't look right. All right, there we go. To fill in that corner, and there we go. Nice straight wall, and then up. And then it's in the kind of a higher position here. Like this. And then we'll just keep that wall going. Like so. Looking good. Looking good. There we go. Oh, are we all the way to the side? Yeah, we are. All right, cool. And then, of course, same thing over here. We're going to try to get it as far as we can this way. Oh, can't quite do it there, so we're going to need to step it out. Step it out by one. Very feisty. Very feisty. And I hope you guys don't mind if I speed up. If you do have a comment or question for me, let me know. Actually, I don't even need that in the corner. I don't even need it. I already got it perfectly lined up. All right, awesome. And of course, we need the same thing on this side. We're going to go ahead and go to our barn. Again, this is part of the Far Harbor. Part of the Far Harbor kit here. And we're going to make a nice big doorway for our stuff. We're going to go take all this out so that we go ahead and put in the matching side on this side. Right mouse button. Again, look, we got a bit of a gap, right? It's kind of at an angle. No worries, no worries. We can fill that gap in with the concrete kit. My concrete kit, of course, my favorite kit because it's the one that works the best. Like so. And then look at that. Fill that little corner in. And again, that feels a little low to me, so I'm going to hit E, hold down E, scroll up until it kind of gets where I like it, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to match it over here by moving my cursor up. Moving my cursor up. There we go. Looking good. You can see this kind of cascading down into the water there. All right, that's looking good. We'll go ahead and take down the kill box now. I think we'll be fine for a moment, and if someone tries to get rowdy, we'll just wipe them out. We'll just wipe them out. Boom. Look at how much we built just in that little bit of time, right? Looking cool. Now, of course, that looks kind of like it's floating up there. You're like, Kismet, it's floating. I'm on it, bro. I got you back. I got you back. Let's stop it from floating. Bam. Look at that. Nice. Let's get over here. Let's do the same thing. Let's get it right over here in the corner. Bam. And you're like, Kismet, it's still a little floating there. No problem. I still got you back. I still got you back. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to use this larger one here to try to snap one underneath her. Now, if we have enough space, it will. But if we don't, it's going to be kind of difficult, and it will eventually be near impossible to get it under there. But we're going to try. See, there it is. It won't give us that piece. So I'm actually going to move that support over a bit. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and just put it right there so it still looks like it's fairly legit. And then, of course, now we've got the problem of all these purifiers in the way. Maybe we can sneak one way, way out here in the corner. Let's go ahead and try to give it a go. Something like that. Maybe more over here. All right. Well, you know what? For the sake of it looking awesome, I'm going to go ahead and take one of those out. Come on. I know you snapped there. Come on. I know you want to. Now, also, the current is currently pushing me, making this more difficult. Get that going. Of course, watch out you don't drown under here. All right, so I'm just going to put that down and try to lift it up. Try to get the snap under there. Not going to do it. All right, no problem. We got to work around. We got to work around. What we'll do is we'll use another piece. The side piece. Oh, wherever it went. There it is. We're going to use this side piece here to put it on this side. It's going to let us, or one of these sides. Doesn't matter what side it is. We're going to try to snap it to the side and go from there. We're kind of on the edge of the settlement here, too. Very difficult to do when you're moving. So again, there we go. Okay. So we're going to use one of these taller ones to try to snap it in there. Oh, there's one already down. Stop that. Oh, it won't let me do it too. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we'll try it from over here. Gonna go there? Nope, not letting us do it there either. That's interesting, because it'll let us do a 1, but it won't let us do a 2. Is there something blocking it? Must be a rock or something blocking it. Let's take that out. Let's try it again. Nope. Nope. Huh, interesting. It'll let us do that, right? Will not let us do that snap there. That's weird. That's weird, bro. All right, we'll work around it. Maybe we'll do a double snap there. No, still not letting me put that in there. Maybe it's the leg of this one. Move that one forward a little bit. We'll get it figured out. If I got to, I'll take all this stuff out. I'll take these out. We got to get that support just so. Yeah, something blocking it. Weird. Rock. Another piece. Oh, the wire. The wire is what's blocking it. There was a wire there. I think I got it now. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Okay, does not want to give it to us. All right. We'll work around it. All right, I'm taking all these water purifiers out now. We got to take all this stuff out. We got to know why. We got to know why that support is not working. There's something at the bottom here. It's blocking it. Doesn't look like it. Now, there's actually stuff under the water that you can find. But I want to know why that is not working now. We're going to make this work. Bend it to our will. Now, this is the kind of stuff that will take you like an hour because you're sitting here trying to figure out why that doesn't work. All right? Like, why does that not work? And why doesn't it snap from underneath either? Another question. See, I can put it like that. Let's work around it. Nope. That's weird. That should let me snap that to that. Now, this game is very much full of this, right? Where you're trying to snap it, it should work. It works if you do it on its own, right? If you put it in the ground, look, it works just fine. Right? If you just kind of manually go in and put it under there without snapping it, there you go. Right? It's not perfect, though, which kind of irritates me. We can kind of manually do it, but it should snap, number one. And number two, it should snap this way. I don't know why it won't snap. That's weird. It'll snap up there. It won't snap down there. Let's try this. Let's try a workaround. Let's try a small one. You know, made more irritating by the fact that I keep going underwater. Does not want to do it. All right, that's it. All right, well, here's what you do. You give it a little chance until you get to a point where you, like, just don't care anymore. And then you just make it work. Hold on. You see that, how it's snapping? Dang it, I had it. It was snapping. For a split second. Well, I keep acting like it's putting it down, but it's not. This is maddening. See that? Look. Screw it. Gonna do it manually. All right, good enough. Good enough. All right, there we go. We fixed it. Now we got the other support on this side. What are we gonna do on this side? Let's think about it. Let's think about it. Again, let's take all this purified water out. We can always put it back later. You know what? I kind of feel an essential support. Maybe that's all we should do is just a central. Sometimes all I like to do is just do a central support. Like this. Maybe back a little bit further. Maybe something like right here. Like that. Again, normally what you can do is just snap it from underneath. Yeah, it doesn't like those rocks, that's for sure. No, if it won't do it, just do it yourself, right? A lot of finesse it takes to get it just so. Good enough. Good enough. All right. Nice. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we got that going. I feel like we need a floor over here. Nice entrance floor. There we go. All right, so they can get up in the vault. We've got the vault now supported. We took out the purified water temporarily. Looks like we need to put this wall back in over here. Let's get it going. I'm going to take this out now. Now, of course, you want to get the most out of your purified water. You will definitely want to... you'll definitely want to leave those, but I'm not hurting for cash right now. All right, a little bit of problem with that. See how we can't get one underneath there? Yeah, it doesn't want to let us snap in there because there's not enough room to put that wall in there because it's too low. So we want to go ahead and do the same thing with this one. We'll hold down E. We'll try to move it up a bit. But it's going to turn red because it has nothing to attach to. So actually what we want to do is move it down. And this will become the new wall. Like that. And then we'll put the other wall up on top. Like that. So we move that wall down. And the other one becomes the top wall. Same thing here. If we want to go ahead and make it look fairly legit. Go ahead and move that down a little bit. And so on. And then, of course, this right here is working just fine. So we'll go ahead and do this. And this is only if you want to go super hardcore. And make sure they can't get around from the water side as well. But it does reduce the amount of purified water that you can have. And I'm kind of looking in the water here. Let's jump in the water, see if it's still good. Now it looks like it's floating. Now again, this is really tough. Now notice there's a pole right here. This pole right here can help you. If you back into it and try to keep yourself from moving in the current too much, you can try to move it down. Very difficult. See, because I'm moving as I'm trying to go up and down. So I'm going to probably have to go back out, get up above, and then try it from up above. So I'm going to go ahead and hit E, hold down E, move it down until it turns green. Same thing here. Until it turns green, try to match that up. And then snap this into what we've already got. There we go. There we go. Now that corner's looking good. We'll just work from under here just to make it easier. Well, somewhat easier. There we go. We're totally blocking off any access to our base. We're going to need to run that under. Again, I have a perk that allows me to breathe underwater, so be real careful when you're doing this, that you don't drown yourself, which I have actually done before. Now, this piece doesn't look right. There's something weird about this piece. There we go. And the moving is really annoying. It makes it difficult for you to snap your pieces in. You're moving at the same time. Alright, we're still going under, yeah. Again, we'll take these purifiers out. We probably could have went out further. Maybe there was something weird about that. Wasn't quite snapping properly. Dang it. See, the second I put it down, I'm already moving. Trying the tough stuff now. Putting stuff down while you're actually moving underwater. I'm trying to get it to a line. We'll get it. Time and patience. Time and patience. And I've got both of those. Keep at it. Oh, we're getting a sub-love. Escalar coming in. Boom! Dropping that sub-love. Thank you so much. Appreciate that sub-love up in here. This room is so empty. What room is so empty? What room is empty? What you talking about? PEV would fix it. There you go. Remote. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. And as you can see here, we are going to an extreme here and blocking everybody, even in the water side, which I really have never done before. Though I do have 2,400 hours live right here on Twitch, playing Fallout 4 since day one. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon. Right now, making about 60 to 80,000 bottle caps every few days in game. Yep, and so can you if you want to. You can be a Wasteland Tycoon just like me. Look at that, lining up that wall, hitting E, holding down E, using the scroll wheel to get it way down in there, nice and lined up. Now, again, I do have a perk that allows me to breathe underwater. Be careful when you're doing this kind of stuff, that you don't drown yourself. Now, right there, we need a little bit of an offset because I feel like we're going out at an angle again. Yeah, out at an angle. But this wall right here looks pretty good. But I'm going to show you how to offset this wall out just a bit. We're going to go ahead and take another wall and attach it to this one. If it's going to let us today. Come on. I know you work. See, that's the power I have. I have the power of knowing that that works. Now, we can also use a smaller wall, too, and try to get that to snap. And what we want the wall to do is we want it to be flat against the other wall. We tried. We tried. Let's try again. There we go. We want that to be flat against the other wall so that we can kind of offset this wall out just a bit. Like so. And then, I'm up for a breath anyway, just in case. And there we go. Now we've got a bit of an offset on the wall. And then we can continue the wall going this way. Out a little bit. Like so. Let's see how that's going to line up. Still feels a bit crooked to me. Feels a bit crooked. Don't like it. I don't like it. It's got to go. All right, let's try that again from this wall up here. If I don't like it, I don't go with it. I redo it. There we go. Let's go with that. And actually, let's go one more. We got some room. We got some room. Let's go one more out. Again, also the current is pushing me, so it makes it like 5 times harder to do this We're also going to add a little secondary piece there. I know it's hard to see underwater here, but this is really, really difficult because I'm moving at the same time I'm doing it. Very, very tough, but very, very fun, challenging-wise. All right, we'll take that wall out now. Now we've got this wall. We'll go ahead and hit E again. Oh, there we go. We've got to get it to stop us from moving. We're going to go back against this thing, against this support, and try to hold as still as possible. Back against this support. There we go. And then try to scroll wheel down, but see, I'm moving. He's pushing me this way. It's pushing me that way. So I'm trying to control that movement so I can control the wall. And once I get into kind of a stable position like that, oh, or not. We'll get it. Now, another thing you can do, by the way, to make yourself in a stable position is simply to put a wall down that blocks you as well. So you just get in the corner of the wall. It's going to push you in both directions. There we go. Now where I'm in a stable position, I can go ahead and hit E, scroll wheel down, set that down in the ground, and we should get it fairly close. That looks pretty good. Fairly close to the ground there. Now, of course, we also have this gap over here. Again, use your walls to block yourself in, like so. If you've got a current underwater, which we do. Come on, there we go. Good. Get in that corner. Get in that corner. There we go. Again, hold down E, scroll down, see if it lets you put it in there. Actually, we'll put it on the inside. That's even better. And then same thing here. E, hold down E, scroll down. Try to get it to let you line it up there. Doesn't look like it's going to let me get it from that way, but that's okay. We'll snap in another wall. Like that. Then we'll go and hit E, hold down E, scroll wheel down until we get it kind of down at the edge that we want. Maybe one more up. Right about there. Then we'll snap this one to that one. And there we go. So we work forward and then backwards again, which you'll see me do a lot here in the stream. And again, now we'll go ahead and see if we can bypass this area. Still look like we're out a bit, but we'll give it a go. Lots of tricky underwater building we're doing today with currents and everything. And again, we built a giant vault here. We took out all of our purified water temporarily. And we're trying to get this thing to bend to our will, but it's being extra feisty today. Extra feisty. Now, of course, you do have a comment or question for me. My name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. It'll attach to the top of my chat. Should I get very busy talking about stuff, giving some Kismet tips like I am right now, don't worry. I will get back to it if I miss it for any reason. Feel free to throw it in there again. And then, of course, I will get to it in just a moment. All right. Bam. There we go. There we go. Bada bing, bada bo. Okay. So we got to go in there. Now, again, we're moving in this direction. Let's go ahead and just put a wall for us to stop us from moving. There we go. We'll go this way a little bit. Gotta get down a little bit lower. Yeah, it's going to move me forward, too. So I got to go ahead and put in... I'm going to go ahead and put one of these small ones in. And I'm going to go ahead and go like that. There we go. And that's going to allow me to bring this up now to a higher level. Maybe bring this one up a little bit. I don't think I've ever showed you the underwater blocker one before. Now that I think about it. Excellent, excellent trick or tip. And there we go. All right, let's keep it going. Doing some advanced underwater building today. Look at this. Now again, I have a perk that allows me to stay underwater. I'll go ahead and show it to you real quick. It is this one right here, Aqua Boy, one of my favorite ones. Actually, it's the first one of Aqua Boy right there. Water is your ally. You no longer take radiation damage from swimming, and you can breathe underwater. So pretty awesome. One of my favorite perks in the game, especially very early on, where you're getting radiated a lot by water and whatnot. It is incredibly handy. And of course, you want to ditch some mobs. You can go underwater and have them try to chase you, and they drowned, and you're good. And you're good. Alrighty. Now we're getting to a part right here where we can just kind of come out of the water. And we have a bit of a problem, of course, connecting this. Can't quite see it where it's at. It's right there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit E, hold down E, scroll wheel up again, try to bring that up just a little bit so I can kind of connect it to another one here and try to get it closer to the shore. There we go. And then same thing here, hold down E, scroll wheel up like so. And I'm just trying to stair step it up here so I can line it up to this other wall. It's gonna let me. Guys, have ever built underwater while you're moving, you know what's going on right now. How incredibly difficult that is to keep that going. That doesn't want to snap. That does not want to snap. All right, let's bring it up a bit higher. Not want to snap there. Let's try a small one. Let's try a small one. There we go. All right, so we're running right into our current wall. Feel like we should take this one out and put another one of these in here. There, nope. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Well, we have that nice and lined up. Another one of these. Bring that up. Nope. There we go. To there. Wow, nice. Okay, that turned out great. All right, so you can see we line that up and whatnot. We'll go ahead and take that out. Now we're going to work backwards. Now that we've got to that point. Come on. There we go. And then we're going to work backwards a little bit to try to fix these gaps. Back down. There we go. Got a bit of a gap there. That looks like it needs to go back down. Another trick, too, also is to get up on the top of the wall. Helps a little bit, but not if you can't see. There we go. To see where you're at, get up above it. See if it's actually snapping straight. That wasn't snapping straight there, which is going to throw a whole rest of our wall off now. Go in and fix it before we get knocked out of the zone. All right. That was not snapping correctly, but that's okay. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. All right, let's go ahead and put a wall in just to stop us from moving. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and go like this. Hit this wall, hold down E. Scroll up a bit. I think we can get that. Nope. Not on that wall, we can't. All right, small wall. There we go. Oh. There we go. Get this out. Now, sometimes use the small walls because you can't put it in at the right spot. So you're trying to just offset it enough so that you can sink it in the ground like so, using the smaller ones. Now here's a little trick, by the way. You can use these small ones here to offset even smaller distances. Dang it! Hold on. My light on. Even smaller distances to try to get it going on. Again, this is the hardest part right here, is getting this lined up. But I like to do hard stuff. I like to challenge myself. All right, especially coming in and out of the water. You're right on that edge. The current keeps moving you. You're just like feeling like you want to just smash your whole entire computer at this moment. I don't, but it could get to that point. It could totally see how it moves it at the very last second. It could definitely get to that point when you're just like, okay, now go. Now do what I want you to do. Again, what I'm doing is back walking this wall a little bit. Come on, take that out. Back walking this wall using these other pieces. Oh, I gotta go way, way further. All right. I got a lot more further way to go. All right. Now what I'm trying to do is trying to make the wall go backwards so it lines up with that one there. There we go. All right. So now we've got the stair step effect, right? Where it looks totally legit, like it's synced in the ground, and then it steps its way up like so. Looking good. Looking good. Now I can go ahead and take these out. I think I have 2 left. 2 left. There we go. And now I can use this. Hit E, hold down E, scroll wheel up, and now I've got my next wall lined up. And you're like, well, Kismet, it's not going to work, bro. Because you, of course, got that one offset. Now, I can leave the offset if I want to. But, of course, I can just reverse engineer it, right? I can do 1 there and then put 1 on this side, right? Then take this back out. Then take this one, put it on this side. Then take the wall and put the wall back on the other side. And then now the wall is going to be, if it wants to let me do it, right in the correct position. Like we wanted, in perfectly stair-step. All that work we just did was to make that perfectly stair-step like that, right? That was the whole point of what we were doing. And frankly, it worked out. It worked out. Fate Chill, what's up, man? I've not seen you in a while, man. Good to see you. Let's see. Escalar coming in, going into lurk mode. Going into lurk mode. Monster Holic coming in, lurking as well. What's up, Monster? Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Of course, you guys going to get to see Monster at TwitchCon along with my other mods as well. If we can go ahead and unlock that right up there. We're super, super close, though we don't have that much time left. Don't have that much time left. Again, now I'm just kind of reverse engineering as I'm going up the way here. So I'm going to go ahead and put down 2 of these now. Put this on this side. Then take this out, then back to the big wall. Put the big wall back in there. Now I don't have that drifting effect either when I'm out of the water. So it makes it a lot easier. Oop. Actually, I wanted to leave that in there. So I can raise it up. And like this. Again, key E, hold down E and use your scroll wheel. And again, we're just kind of reverse engineering this so we can get it up here on the land. And of course, lined up. And same thing. Now we're out of the water, which is 1,000 times easier. Take this out, run this over here, snap that there, get the big wall, put the big wall back in, and perfection. All right, looking good. And of course, now we can line it up to our current wall, and we'd hit E, hold down E, and bring it up if we want, but then would be a gap there, right? We don't want no gaps. We don't want no stinking gaps. Now, another thing we can do also is since that is kind of a small edge there, we could actually reverse engineer this again. And this time, instead of having a full wall, just go kind of a half wall and then another half wall. I don't think I've done that too often on stream either. I'll show you guys kind of the half wall technique, where you can just do a half wall and a half wall. This way you can stair step it quicker, right? If it's a more of a steep area and you want to stair step it quicker, then you can totally do that. With a smaller wall. And there we go. Now, of course, the other thing I want to do, of course, is line this up to this wall, which is already pre-existing. So we can go ahead and just do something a little bit like this. Where we go ahead and get this corner. It's kind of floating a little bit. Maybe a little bit forward. Maybe something like that. Bob the Builder, that's right! I'm trying to get some work done up in here. You know it. You know it. Blowing it up. Thanks so much for those 500 bits. Dino Guy, thank you so much for that love here in the stream. Appreciate it big time. Let's see some love and hype in the chat. There you go. Well, boom. Coming in. Thank you so much. Again, thanks everybody coming in. Man, lots of hosts. Sorry I get very focused sometimes. But let me go ahead and throw them out there. Let's see. C Hitman, Jonah Birch. We got Nightshade coming in. Game Killer. TS Force with the host as well. Of course, S. Kohler coming in earlier with a prime sub. Thick Helm coming in with a follow. Dropping the Dragon Hammer. Crushing the follow button. Becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here today. Also, Mickey coming in with the 2 bits. The Real Fear as well with the host. And, of course, Dino Guy crushing it with the 500 biddies. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love here in the stream. All right, so we'll go ahead and we're going to try to line this baby up like a boss right up in here. You know what? We're just going to work our magic, right? We're just going to work our magic right there Look at that. Good enough. Good enough. You're like, you know, Kismet, that wall, I don't really like that wall. Make it a smaller wall. All right, I'm on it. I'm on it. Let's make it a smaller wall so it kind of lines up nice and nice on the other side. Right, let's go ahead and run around the other side. Let's take a look at it, right? We got this kind of extra piece here. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's line that up. Oh, it's floating a little bit. Let's hit E. Let's drag it down. Now we're looking good. Look at that, perfectly getting aligned. Stair stepping down into the water at an angle like a boss. Look at that. That's beautiful building right there. Now, just so you know, this goes all the way around and perfectly lines up and snaps to the other side. That's right. It goes around into the water. Oh, you don't believe me? Let's go look. You don't believe me? Hold on. Let's forward time here so it's not dark time. Let's forward time a little bit so you guys can see that in all its glory. That was some hard building. That was some hard building right there, guys. That's some tough stuff. Nano Friends coming in with a salty salt. What's up? Thanks, everybody, for being here tonight. Hope you guys enjoying this. I always have lots of fun. I always have lots and lots of fun. I get in the zone. I'm in the zone today. Night, Chewy. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate your help, bro. Appreciate your help. Chewy's heading out to nappy nap. Get his nap on.
So, seems you know how to hold your own. I'd had my doubts when we first hit the road.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
I never get many complaints. It's just real rare these days. Find someone who's not willing to take things the way they're handed to them. Too many good folks not willing to get their hands dirty. And too many assholes taking advantage of it. Look at what happened at Diamond City. Before McDonough took over, it was a half-decent place to live. A little stricter than I usually go for, but not terrible. I thought he and I had a pretty happy childhood. But then he decides he's gonna try and get elected with his anti-ghoul crusade. Mankind for McDonough. Before you know it, you got families with kids lining up to drag folks they call neighbor out of their homes and throw them to the ruins.
Wow.
How could they do something like that?
There'd always been a pretty big gulf between the folks living in the stands and folks down on the field. McDonough ran on it because he thought enough of those upper stands assholes would vote for him. Guess he was right. I remember storming into his office above the stands after the inauguration speech. He was just standing there, staring out the window, watching as the city turned on the ghouls. He didn't even look at me. Just said, "I did it, John. It's finally mine." Should have killed him right there, but I don't think it would have changed anything. Instead, I pleaded with him, begged him to call it off. He said he couldn't. He had nothing against the ghouls. He was just carrying out the will of the people. And he couldn't betray the voters. And then he smiled. That hideous fucking mile-long smile. He never smiled like that when we were kids. I didn't even recognize him.
We know why, right? We know why. What do you mean you didn't recognize him?
What do you mean you didn't recognize him?
I don't know, just didn't seem like the guy I grew up with. Guess that all makes sense now, knowing that he was with the Institute.
Oh, look, additional dialogue.
I'm angry now. I mean, where do I draw the line? Was the guy I grew up with the amoral piece of trash who gave the ghouls the boot, or was that just some synth making a play for the city? Have I been hating the guy all these years for nothing? Almost makes me wish I didn't know. At the time, though, I just couldn't wait to get away from him and his whole damn constituency.
Yeah, see, they actually added that dialogue after I finished the main storyline. See, that's why it's cool to come back and do some of the stuff after the main storyline. It's really epic. Big No Kitty, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Come on in here. Come on in, relax, take it easy, put your feet up on the furniture. We don't mind at all. You're part of the team now. All right, he murdered those ghouls.
Murdered those ghouls.
Him and that whole damn city. I still wasn't a ghoul at this point, so I didn't have to leave, but I couldn't bring myself to stay in that cesspool after that. I'd been sneaking off the Good Neighbor for years to get decent chems, so I knew the safe routes. I managed to track down a couple of the families, lead them there, but most couldn't get used to the Good Neighbor lifestyle. I brought them food for a couple of weeks, but after a while, they just disappeared. Folks in Diamond City signed their death warrants, and all the good people were willing to just sit by and watch. I felt like I was the only one who saw how screwed up things truly were, who couldn't just pretend things were fine. Still feel that way. Or I did. Until I met you. I know I run my mouth, but having someone who sees the world for what it is, and is willing to do something about it, it's meant a lot to me. I feel damn lucky to have you as a friend.
Hey, if you like flirting with dudes, more power to you. That's your thing. I only go for the ladies. That's just the way I am. Let's do it.
I feel exactly the same, Hancock. It's been a hell of a ride thus far.
Then here's to a long road with plenty of ammo.
I like the way you
Thanks for
think.
hearing me out. You probably weren't looking for a history lesson, were ya?
I was,
You wanna
actually.
hit the road?
I love embellishment to the story. I love embellishment. See, I've actually seen this dialogue before, but he doesn't say about, you know, the part, of course, we find out later about the mayor. But he talks about the fact that he doesn't seem like the person he knew when he was a kid. And, of course, that gives you a little red flag, doesn't it? A little red flag action. All right, I was so enthralled in his story, I forgot what I was doing. All right, we're building the outside edge. That's right. We're doing the hard stuff, building underwater. Watch this as this actually goes underwater. Perfectly stacked underneath, lined up around the support pole. Up here, stacked up here. We, of course, offset it there. We're going to come back, work on the kind of the second level. All the way around there so they can't swim their way underneath there. Once we put in that second level of defenses, let's do it. Let's do it. Now we're going to do the kind of upper part of this. Right here. Bam. And, of course, this is going to be a whole lot easier than what we were doing down there in the water. Because this should just snap to the top of it like this. And basically, we're going to make it so they can't obviously swim over the top of it. Because that would be too easy. Whee! And we're just going to run this all the way around the outside. The Buffalo Girls go around the outside, go around the outside. For those who remember that song. I don't think I'm going to get that one too easy. There we go. Now, of course, they can always try to swim up on the dock edge here. But we can go in and... what's that power pylon doing back there? Let's get rid of that. Take that out, too, while we're at it. We can always go in and create kind of a blocker right here. Now, we don't want to put that in yet until we get the rest of this all lined up. So let's go ahead and put in this wall, the long wall first. Right there. And then we'll try to backtrack with this. I don't think it's going to let me put that. Oh, it does. Awesome. There we go. And then we can try to put in a long wall. Kind of in ourselves, you know, kind of manually work that baby, if you know what I mean. That's pretty good. Of course, you want to straighten it out a little bit. Go for it. Me, I feel that's pretty decent. Pretty decent for now. Now, it's going to get difficult because, of course, it's going to start going down over here. So we need to watch, we're going to need to watch the elevation. Right here. And again, this is a lot easier if you do have the underwater perk. But it is annoying because you're constantly moving in here. There we go. I think maybe one more. Maybe one more, yep. Kind of improved upon that. Improved upon that a little bit more. There we go. So we needed to kind of better line that up. Those were kind of offset. We get that one under there? I think we can. I feel like we can. It's not going to be easy because we keep moving. Gotcha. All right. And again, put these up above the water. And of course, now these are going to be like a triple high. Keep anybody from swimming up to our base. Now, is anybody going to swim from this side? Not really. Not really, but, you know, RP reasons. RP reasons. Let's do it. The constant moving is very, very difficult to handle. Very, very difficult. Because what happens right when you press the key to put down the wall, it will offset it. Be like that. It's like you almost have to be a little bit further forward, wait for it to drift just a little bit, and then put it down. Again, there's a current pushing me toward the shoreline right now. And thank you for the follow. I'll take a look at that here in just a second. Trying to get these walls in here. Very difficult because I keep moving. There we go. We'll get this done, everybody. You're like, Kismet, how many times have you built this wall around the outside water here? This is the first time. You're like, the first time? Yep. It's not my first time building. I have over 4,000 or 2,400 hours, 4,000. 2,400 hours live here on Twitch playing Fallout 4. We're also going to be playing some Fallout 76 when it comes out. I have got my collector's edition already on order directly from Bethesda. I have also got my beta code, which of course I have entered and am ready to rock and roll. If you would like to be part of our Fallout 76 crew, the Wasteland Tycoon 76 crew, let us know on Discord. Feel free to jump on the Discord and say, hey, Kismet, I would like to be part of the crew, and we will add you in. Doesn't matter whether you're on PS4, Xbox, I don't care what system you play on. If you're playing great games, what do I care? It's all about the games anyway. Not about the system, it's about the games. Let's go. Let's get this going here. Rotate, please. There we go. Gonna be feisty today. Come on, get in there. Nope. All right, well, you won't give it to me that way. I'll go this way then. Boop. Beep. And boop. Boop. There we go. Do what I gotta do. Now, again, I like to build it up a bit higher sometimes so that... that's a 3-1. There we go. Build it up so they can't shoot over the top of the wall. Like this. What we got here? We got a small one or a long one? Small one. Small one. And again, we are building vaults today, everybody. We're taking it to a whole nother level. Like so. And there we go. We got ourselves our wall going all the way down. And, of course, it stair steps down, goes through the water, goes all around the backside and whatever. I always try to build something new every single time I do build. Now, of course, you also want to watch out on this side. Of course, there's a hill up there. They can stand up on that hill and shoot down into your base. Let's go ahead and bring that up as well to that kind of higher level here. Let's take out our kill box. We'll put that back very, very soon. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and just elevate that a little bit. And again, we are doing what I call mega building on a whole nother level. Where you go a bit above and beyond about this point in the game. Now, I'm about level 80 or 90 or something. Let me take a look again. I rarely ever look at my level. I am level, stats, 92. Level 92 in this particular run through. Now, I've run through 6 times. That's right. This is my 6th playthrough. I've played through in multiple modes, including the new survival mode and also in the hardest way you can play in melee mode. So in the hardest mode, the hardest way you can play, and we have crushed it in the game. Now, I'm currently in very hard mode, and the reason why I'm in very hard is so that it is still a bit of a challenge. I find the other ones, I think we really need to elevate that side, because it gets a little bit easy after a certain time in the game. I do like it to at least be a little bit of a challenge. So I do like to crank it up to that kind of maximum setting. All right, there we go. We're going to go ahead and put that up there for our kill box. We'll deal with that in just a second. And I believe we are good. We just need ourselves some doors here. Let's go ahead and add our barn doors. Now, I use the barn doors because they are large enough to let those moo-moos come through. Of course, your provisioners coming in and out of your location. Like so. Now, of course, if they do attack, you can always close them. But I just think it adds a bit of something to it when you're using those kind of cool big doors to block out the bad guys. But your provisioners can still walk along the road, which is also very, very cool. Over here. There we go. And then this one on that side. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Now, by the way, a little trick for you. A little Kismet tip. If you close the doors and you go this way, they actually have a door swing direction. So, good to know that, right? Good to know that. So you would think if you opened it over here and then you swinged it, it would swing inward, right? So you can't control your swing direction by knowing which direction it's going to swing out. Just a little Kismet tip there for you. Now, we're going to need a Kismet kill box and, of course, kind of a defense area up here on the top. So we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a nice little fun defense area. How are we looking on time? Actually, I think we're about time to play some No Man's Sky after we get this one done. But first, let's go ahead and build up to having a boathouse here because we're getting there. We are getting there. Now, notice the platform here does not hang over the end. This way they can't hide here at the end of the platform. You might be like, Kismet, can you offset that by 1 forward? Can you just move it just a little bit? Because, you know, that's annoying. That's annoying that you can't actually go in and just offset it by 1. But you can. You can. I'm going to show you right now. Let's do it. I'm going to show you all my best tips tonight. Let's do it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and first I'm going to attach this right down here, which is going to go ahead and attach to the end of the wall here, right? Now, I need to move it. Oh, thank you so much for nuking the stream. Second class elitist coming in. Also, Demizos Solos. Demizos Lols. Demizos Souls. I'll try that as good as I can. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome. Come on in. Relax. Take it easy. We're having lots of fun up in here. And also Demi earlier there. I do appreciate all of that. And Carson coming in also with the follow. And, of course, Big No Kitty coming in earlier. Now, again, I'm going to show you how to offset so that doesn't look like it's floating in the air. We're going to go ahead and use this one right here to offset it by 1. Now, there's actually an easier way to do this. And I showed you how to do it earlier. Let me show you another way, because I've shown you that way before. Let me show you this other way. What you need, of course, is you need enough distance between the wall, which we don't really have right here. But we do have the distance back over this way a little bit. As you can see, there's a little bit of a gap going this way. So we're going to go do it from down here, right, where we can actually put another wall in there. Of course, normally you want to line it up along the thing as well as you can. In my case, don't worry about it too much. I don't worry about it too much. You know, if I get too particular, I can. So the first thing we do is we take a wall and we attach it to the side of another wall, right? And that's going to basically give you right there. And, of course, I use the right mouse button, the left mouse button to do that. That's going to give you that 1 space offset up above. Now, you see I put 2 of them there because you got to have it too high to put in the attachment that you want up there. I'm going to take this wall out temporarily. Now, see, you got to have them too high like that so that it has like a kind of middle meeting area so that you can go ahead and put that in there and do that. Just like that. There you go. Now you've got the 1 forward inset. Now you go ahead and take these walls out. And then, of course, put your other wall right back in there. There you go. And if you don't believe me, let's just go ahead and walk it back down to this other one if you want to be super particular about it. But you can already see there's an offset. You're welcome. I just saved you a massive amount of time. All right, there you go. Move that forward. Let's move all this forward. What can I say? I build like a boss. I build like a boss up in here. Let's do it. Where's my like a boss at? Right here. Like a boss. Like a boss. DJ coming in, showing the love. What's up, DJ? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Let's see some Kismet highs in the chat for DJ. Anytime you see somebody say hello in my chat, anytime you see someone drop the Dragon Hammer, make sure to say hello to them or hit that sub button. Xeon says, have you played Fallout 4 VR? Yes, I have. In my 6 playthroughs, I have played 500 hours in normal mode. It got so easy in the upper levels, I didn't even bother to finish the game. I started over again from complete scratch. I went ahead and played in survival mode, the old survival mode. Played that for about 500 hours. Got to level 90-something in my first playthrough, 90-something as well. It finished it on the railroad line the first time. And then we went and got the new survival mode. So then, of course, I started all over again, played it on the new survival mode for about 400 to 500 hours there as well. We got all the way to the end. We did a bunch of the DLC had come out by that time as well. Did a bunch of that, had a fantastic time. And then, of course, we started over again from scratch. And this time in the new survival mode, in the hardest mode in the game, plus playing it the hardest way you can play, which, of course, is in melee mode. Played that to about 100 and level 120 or something, I can't remember. And then, of course, did all the DLC, did all the other stuff, had lots of fun doing that. And then, of course, we also played the game in VR, which is pretty fun. I have the HTC Vive, which I use for VR. It is very, very fun. Played the game through. Of course, it's only vanilla in VR. But I do have vertigo, so I have to play VR while I'm seated. I don't play it while I'm standing. Plus, I get very, very tired when I'm standing as well. But I have it set up so I can play it while I'm in seated mode, which is pretty cool. And you're still at eye height. I worked on it a lot to get it to work. So that was a lot of fun. And then, of course, this is our 6th playthrough right here, where we are playing through in very hard, but we are doing mega builds at every single location, and we're doing what I call a mega run, where we build everything up like that. And we do everything to the umpth degree, as well as we make millions of caps. Totally legit. Don't need any cheating. Don't need to glitch. Don't need to shortcut. None of that. You can do it in vanilla version. I can do it on PS4. I can do it on Xbox. I can do it right here on PC as well. And so can you. You can be a Wasteland Tycoon just like me. Just hang around the stream. You'll pick up all sorts of excellent Kismet tips every single night here in the stream. All right, there we go. So we've got our kill box ready to go. And you're like, Kismet, what is a Kismet kill box? Well, Kismet kill box is very simply kind of a way of putting your kill box or putting your turrets together in such a way that it is the most efficient, uses the least amount of resources, and gives you the biggest coverage for all of your defenses. So in this case, we're going to go in and we're going to go ahead and use some turrets. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use some advanced turrets here as well. Sometimes I would just use the base turrets at the very beginning of the game. I would just use the heavy ones. Don't use this one. That's a waste of resource. Never use that one. Use this one here. Now, of course, they actually are different levels. If you look on the side of this one right here, it actually says Mark III. Usually start with the Mark 1s, but it'll go Mark 1, Mark 3, Mark 6, Mark 5. There's a whole bunch of different ones, and they actually have different ammo in them. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and put that away for right now. We're going to go ahead and use some more advanced stuff. Because when I do come back and I mega build, when I build up my stuff larger, and we're building a vault at every single location along the wasteland, I do come in and I add these advanced turrets. Now, if you put the turret really far forward, of course, it's going to have a better option of shooting straight down, which is great, right? But, of course, it has less of an angle to fire back into the vault or into the area here to defend the inner area as well. So, typically on a kill box, I will try to put the in one kind of over here in the corner so it can fire over the side, right? And then as I work backwards, I'll go ahead and kind of change up the damage type. In this case, the heavy machine gun. Now, it doesn't matter whether I face it this way or face it that way. That way, it will turn in 360 degrees and fire. So we're going to go ahead and just put this kind of in the middle, like so. Go ahead and double up a couple of those. We'll go ahead and throw in a nice heavy laser here to kind of mix up the damage type. Bada bang. And we'll really go to town on these turrets. You don't really need this many turrets, but it is fun. It is fun to put a lot of turrets in. There we go. Now we also need a way of connecting all the wires to all of these turrets. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create kind of a wire running system right over here. Now, what I try to do, because they have changed it now in the game, where you don't have to use a lot of copper, is I will use a power pylon like this to try to elevate the power, to try to bring it up higher. And then what I'll do is I'll use one of these to put the power and then multi-chain the power from that, right? So right to here. Let me turn down the sound here a little bit. There we go. And then I'll run it right to there. And then instead of running it to here and then chaining it from this one, right? Chaining it from this one to the next one, which you can do as a kind of a backup, but you definitely want it to chain another line separately. This way, if this one gets knocked out, that one over there still has power, right? Because that will happen. Somebody will rocket this one, and then the whole entire chain of your rockets go out. So it's much better to use yourself a tiny little pole like this to kind of run that power, and there you go. We have got our Kismet kill box back online. Go ahead and turn that back up. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up. And again, let's go ahead and put in some more nice heavy turrets here. How we looking right here on the edge? I say we just put another rocket there at the end for some more fun. And if anybody decides to get rowdy, they're going to get schmacked. Come on, there we go. Put it right on the edge. Now, the reason why you put it on the edge, of course, so it has that kind of max ability to fire straight down. If somebody gets right there or gets up against the edge of the wall, it can still rocket them on the edge of the wall. And again, that one's way down there now, so we'll go ahead and, again, chain this across here. Where am I going? Power. There we go. Power. And then what I like to do is I like to put them real close to each other. Kind of like this. Actually, let me jump down. I like to put them real close to each other like this because it's easier to connect them and then pick them up and then move it. Because that's like 1,000 times easier to do that. To go in and just move it like that. It's going to let me put it there. Come on, I know you want to go there. There we go. It's a lot easier. Notice I'm going to do a redundant chain there. Because your wires don't take as much copper anymore, you can do a lot of redundant. There we go. Now we can go pretend to be the raiders. Let's go pretend to be the raiders attacking my thing. Now usually they spawn right on this hill right here, and then they turn on my thing and they start going, and then all of a sudden they realize they got a whole lot of turrets firing in their face right there. That's a lot of turrets. That's 3 rockets, 1 heavy laser. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 heavy machine guns. I think we need 1 more. Just to be incredibly overkill. Let's go. Let's go with the overkill. Now again, we're mega building. We're trying to take it to a whole nother level up in here and trying to have some fun. Trying to have some fun. And again, if they attack this settlement. Oh, speaking of having some fun, Jazz Sad's coming in with the epic 15 months. Boom! Knocking those bits into orbit. Thank you so much. Appreciate that love, man. Appreciate it big time. Look at that beautiful kill box over there. Now, they do attack from that side. They also attack from this side. They also, which I call hacks, actually spawn inside your base. That's right. They spawn right here. And I call hacks on that, but of course, look at that. Those turrets can fire right down underneath here, wipe it out. Of course, our moo-moos might take a few hits. They might take a few hits. So maybe we want to move our moo-moos away where they're going to not take some hits. Let's go ahead and hide them way over here now. Now, we just kind of moved them out of the way before, so we can try to avoid them taking any hits. But a couple of them died anyway. They died anyway. I don't know how they died. It wasn't my fault. Don't blame me. Maybe it was something in the feed tray. I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and move them over to this side. Right there, out of the way. All right, nice. Now, of course, we've got the turrets up there. They can help in this direction. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a nice, what I call L-shaped kill box right over here in the corner. And I think we'll be pretty much done with this location. Then we're going to go ahead and move on and play some No Man's Sky if you're all down for that. Here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a nice L-shaped kill box. I say we go right about there is probably good. Let's go ahead and use one of these walls. I'm going to show you a great way of reverse engineering, putting the pieces on the top. By using 2 of those, you snap it here like this, take this out, take this out, take that out. Now, what you're trying to do, of course, is you're trying to get that piece to be in the exact right position, right? In my case, I like it to be in the center underneath. I also like it to be a little bit offset, where it's kind of offset in the corner. So we're going to have to kind of reverse engineer how to do that. So we're going to go ahead and actually just stack walls to each other like this. Another way of doing the same thing, right? So you're stacking the walls in this direction to create an offset, right? So we got a 2 offset there like this. Then we can go ahead and do something like this. Actually, I think that might be 1 too far, but we'll try it. We will try it out this way. And again, we're trying to create an offset. Maybe 1 too far. We're trying to create an offset from this wall. Yeah. A little too far. A little too far. That's okay. We'll go ahead and walk it back again. Again, there's about 10 different ways of doing the same thing, but you get the idea, right? You just go ahead and take this out. You use this kind of center wall here to back it up a little bit. And then you put this back in. And you're like, oh, well, Kismet, now you got to go this way. Well, we can do it. We can do it. If you didn't know, you can actually offset these in quarters, right? They don't have to actually be in the same distance, right? So instead of just putting that there, I can go ahead and use a small one like this. And again, create that offset by how much I want to be offset. Do I want it to be offset by 1? Looks about right. Right? And again, we'll go ahead and use that offset. Oh, we need to actually move it over by 1. There we go. And then we go ahead and use that as an offset. Then we can go ahead and put in this. Then we can take this back out again. This out, this out, this out, this over. And there we go. We have got it. And you're like, well, Kismet, it's not in the center. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. If you're going to double up on the poles, which I'm going to. Because I'm going to do this right here, which is going to go ahead and double up and make it look super legit. Right there in the corner, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. Perfectly centered. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, there we go. Saved you some more hours of your life right there. Let's go ahead and put that L-shaped kill box right here in the corner so it looks freaking epic. It looks so epic-a-rooney. There we go. Now it's going to go ahead and defend in 2 directions instead of just 1. And we're going to go ahead and put our stairwell. Let's just put it right over here. So we can go up there and access that kill box. There we go. Nice. Got that sweet access. Look at this. Going to go ahead and fire in 2 directions at once. Anybody coming up to this area going to get smoked. Gonna get smoked. Now, some of you are thinking, Kismet, how did you get so many resources? Well, don't call me the Wasteland Tycoon for nothing. What I do is I go in, of course, I collect a lot of resources. I also make a bunch of purified water. You can also make money doing jet and other things like that, but it makes me feel like a drug dealer, so I don't like to do that. But you can play however you want. But in my case, I like to just go in and make that purified water, make them massive, massive caps, and go from there. There we go. I feel like just rockets on this side, so we're going to go ahead and just put those rockets out in the front. We're going to put our other ones kind of in the middle so they can fire back into the center. We don't have to be too picky about it. And you're like, Kismet, you going to put anybody on guard duty? Don't need to. Don't need to. I have got turrets galore over here. Turrets galore. And again, we're going to go ahead and use this to run the power. And maybe 1 over on this side. There we go. Come here, you. There we go. Up to here you go. Run this one to that one. This one down to there. Looking good. This one over to that one. Looking good there, too. No. Get out of the workbench so I can jump. Jump over. Jump around. There we go. Got down. And there we go. Someone's hitting the dragon hammer. Who is it? Let's see. Again, Cassie coming in with a host. Thank you so much. Northern Quarter coming in with a follow, as well as Cure Mango. Thank you so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. And as you can see, we have got our L-shaped kill box done like that. Lickety split. There ain't nothing coming into this settlement and not get absolutely annihilated. Now, of course, we've got some power over here that we were back running to our water purifiers down here. Now, oh, there we go. Fell off of there. So we're going to go ahead and try to grab it right here. We're going to go ahead and hit spacebar. We're going to run that across here and see if it reaches. If it doesn't reach, no big deal. Excuse me. But we're going to go ahead and try. Yep, it doesn't quite reach. That's okay. We'll go ahead and put another one of these babies right here in the corner. Like that. See if we can reach it for here. Not quite. Let's go ahead and just back run that from here. Scroll wheel that. Bam. There we go. Now we're going to see all of our turrets turning, and that means they have power. Doesn't have power yet. I haven't connected it. All right, there we go. Now you can see them turning. Now they have power. By the way, did you notice they turn purple? That's one of the mods that I have that tells you when stuff is not working, especially when people are not working. Like those people right there. Let's get them to work. All right, now we also need some water, so I'm just going to put one water purifier. We'll come back next time, and we'll put all the water purifiers back and whatnot. This is one of my locations that I use that have a lot of water, so you can, of course, make a massive sums of cash using your water purifiers. But in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and put one back down just so that we can have enough water for our peeps, and then we'll go from there. And again, we'll go ahead and use this to try to run this up to here. And we'll back chain that back down to the water. We've got 40 water before. We had 700 plus water here earlier if you missed it. But we'll get it going again next time. So we got that going. We've got 18 people. We've got 24 food, which you can't see. It's up in the vault. 40 water, 200 power, 222 defense. Way more than enough. 23 beds and 75% happiness. And happiness is on the rise. Let's go ahead and run on up in here. And look at this. People already enjoying the vault. Enjoying the nice view that we built for them in here. Of course, we've got the bunk beds rocking there. We've got the upstairs up here. Of course, we got the vendors, and we've got the food in the back here. Everything's self-contained in the vault. We're going to go ahead and make them a nice little workout place right in here so they can come in here and get buff. Let's do it. Let's do it. Of course, these little workout areas do give them a bonus. Right over here. Let's also give them the power cycle if they want to do that. Little photoropter. Little soda fountain action. Slot machine. There we go. And then, where's that other one? I think that's furniture. Furniture. I forget where this stuff is. Furniture miscellaneous, right? Way at the end. There it is. All right. We'll go ahead and give him a workbench. Like so. Little sawhorse over here. That over there in the corner. And you're like, Kismet, how are you going to get power to all those? Well, I'm going to run my favorite thing, which is this right here, because I've got it back chained. I got the power back chained into the vault. So I can just literally just stick that on the wall and just run that right to there. Same thing here. Run that right up there. Anything else I need to run stuff to? Right there. And of course I can just chain this from there to there if I so choose. And there we go. So we got that going. We got all that set up. We've got all the power. We've got the lighting going. Again, we're back chaining this power here and then also power up above. Outside, we're running that power to all of this. And it's also working its way all the way back. So we got that going. What was the other thing we need to do? One more thing, and that is this right over here, I think, is where I'm going to put it. My miscellaneous? No, miscellaneous right here. Now, you can actually, if you have the vault-tec kit, you can use this at the very beginning of the game. It's one of the coolest things they've added DLC-wise, which is your vault-tec management system. It's a computer that's specifically for managing your settlements. It's super cool. We can go ahead and take a look at the vocational overview right now. Hi, Rune Miko. What's up? How's it going? Since Notre Dame, I am doing good. What's up, everybody? The Walker coming in, saying hi in the chat. What a fine chat. Just a few people saying hi. Yeah, we got some awesome people that say hi in the chat. Oh, you can go into some people's chat. There could be 10 people in there. There could be 10,000. Holy mackerel. Now that is an auto host. Thank you so much, Drunk. Appreciate the love, bro. That is a massive auto host. Pathfinder Phoenix also coming in with a host as well. Cure coming in. Hi, Martin. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Relax. Take it easy. Again, I've been in some people's streams. There are 10 people in there. There's 10,000 people in there. You say hi. Not one person says hi back to you, but that's not the way we are in here. You come in, we'll say hi to you. Even I will as the streamer. There we go. Thanks for dropping that Dragon Hammer in there. Now you can see we have 17 unemployed people. I don't think so. This ain't no free ride. This ain't no free ride. These people need to get to work. So the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is back out of here. And we're going to go back in there. We're going to find some jobs for the unemployed. We're going to go ahead and assign to farming. We're going to go ahead and put 4 people on farming. That's all we need. That's all we need to cover everybody in the vault. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and also assign people to the rest of our functions, like our armor store here, like so. And it will take a moment. There we go. Find a job for the unemployed. And now we're going to do clothing store. 1 person. Wait for that message to clear. There we go. And this kind of rinse and repeat until you get them all done. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay, too, while you're waiting. All right. And 1 more to go. Now, I did find a weird anomaly at this particular location. I don't know why it is. I could have sworn I had done it before. But it actually doesn't let you have a bar here for some reason. Very strange. Very strange. It wouldn't let me put a bar down unless there's already a bar somewhere and I forgot where I put it. Totally possible. Totally possible. Sax coming in. What's up, Sax? I can see you were trying to make a funny name there. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, the Walker coming in with those Banlish emotes. You gotta love my buddy Ban over there. I've known Banlish for quite a long time. He was a little baby streamer when I first saw him. I said, this guy is good. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to show him some love when he only had about 20, 30 people in his channel. I dropped 100 more in there. Dropped a massive raid on him when he first started playing Fallout 4 back in the day. Of course, I was already established Fallout 4 player. Pushed him way up there. And, of course, look how big he's grown. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him that he's grown to the level he was. And I told him from the beginning, by the way. I told him from the beginning. I said, one day, you know, right now you're at 30. One day you'll be at 100. The next time you'll be at 200, then 500, then 1,000, and the top of which you will go. And I was right. I was right. What game is this? This game is Fallout 4. Fallout 4. We're going to be playing some No Man's Sky here in just a little bit. Now, look what happened. I got everybody doing a job except for I still have 9 unemployed people. Now, again, this ain't no free ride. You're not just going to come in my vault, put your feet up while I'm out in the wasteland getting shot at, right? We're out there collecting the stuff. We're out there saving the kids and saving all the wasteland, and these people just sitting up here with their feet up. I don't think so. I don't think so. This is a business. I run my settlements like a business, and that's why I make the big money.
I just can't lose.
That's right, you can't, because I got it rigged. I got it rigged so you can't lose. All right, so let's go ahead and put some other things in here that I do like to put down, and that is the scrapping stations. Now, if these people don't have anything to do, I put them on the scrapping station. Of course, I could also put them on doing other stuff as well, like more food. But let's go ahead and put some down right here. Let's go. We've got a nice bit of space right there. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got room for 4 more. I say we just kind of line them up right along right here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is that perfection or what? Beautiful. Beautiful. And then right back in here again. Now, watch how easy this is. If you're using the vault-tec DLC with Fallout 4, watch how easy it is. Instead of going and hunting everybody down, you just say, find jobs for the unemployed. You go into assign to scavenging. Oh, wait. I didn't assign the clothing store. Hold on. Apparently, that clothing store didn't take, or I missed that one. Let's do that one first. There we go. All right, now we'll find jobs for the unemployed. We should have only one thing left. There we go. Assign to scavenging. We'll do that one first. And it's like, how many people do I want to assign? I want to assign everybody else. So if they're not doing something, get your butt to scavenging. Go find me some resources so I can build even more amazing mega bases. And there you have it, everybody. There you have it. Everything is squared away. We have got our vault built. We've got a place for them to sleep. We got a nice little rec room for them. We've got a nice, beautiful lounge for them to hang out and look out into the wasteland. We have got all of our food. We've got our water squared away, though we'll come back to some more purified water next time. We've got our power back chaining into the walls, which, of course, runs through the floors, runs up the stairs, up to there, and then, of course, back chains across all of this, and, of course, all the other stuff we have running outside. We got all that done today. Man, we just crushed it today. And of course, we've also assigned everybody to scavenging, so there's nobody standing around doing nothing, at least until we get somebody new. And they show up and they're like, nope, I'm going to stand around. There they all go. Look at them go. They're all going in there, up into the vault, looking good. Now, we even have our recruitment beacon out here. Now, we don't want to forget about it. Make sure that we bring it back over here and that we're still recruiting people, because we do want to have this settlement be nice and full. There we go. Now, I don't like to put my power poles on the ground because that's how they get destroyed, and, of course, cut out all the power in the whole rest of your vault or the whole rest of your thing. Let's see if I can get in here and grab this quickly. Bam! Aha! There we go. Let's get our moo-moos over here on this side. Actually, I'm going to put it right over here. I'm going to put this one right over here. Try to keep them safe. Keep them away from the bad guys. Now, it's nighttime, so I can literally go in and just lock this baby down for nighttime. And in theory, they should not be able to get into my base, but they still can. They still totally can, because they actually spawn inside this base like so. Now, if you really want to be smart and you want to be tricky... Oh, there's a little bit of a gap there I just saw in that corner. We can fix that later. If you really want to be tricky, you can actually use automated doors. The only problem is the Brahmin can't get through those doors. So I wish they would have made really big automated doors that, of course, when they have power, they are open. When they don't have power, they close. So you can actually put an on-off switch on them and be just fine. But there we go, everybody. Beautiful build, beautiful setup. This vault in this particular location is styling. Now, there's one more little added feature that we could do, right? Because they're up there sleeping in the vault right now. We want to give them a little bit of security, right, while they're up there, so they don't feel like someone's going to come in and shoot them in the face. So we'll be nice, and we'll just try to add a little door. Why is it? Well, again, but why doesn't the door go there? Well, that's because there's not an actual doorway there. So we need to go in and actually add a doorway like this, right onto the side there. Then we can go ahead, slide that door right in there, and look at that, nice and secure in the vault. Nobody getting in there. Nobody getting in there. Not with all those turrets over there and all these turrets over there and a bunch of people in there. And I'll eventually come back. I'll give everybody combat armor. I'll get everybody a Gatling laser. And they will annihilate anybody who's dumb enough to set foot in my settlement over here. They ain't messing around. They ain't messing around. Let's go ahead and get in my legendary power armor right here. Of course, I've got the Nuka-Cola Quantum power armor from Nuka World, because not only do I own the Commonwealth, but I own Nuka World. I own Far Harbor. It all answers to me. I even, you know, that kid in Diamond City, that kid works for me. That kid lives in a mansion now. That kid's living high on the hog. There we go. Because I rule the wasteland. I rule it. Let's go. Let's get up here on the top. That was not on the top. Let's try that again with less fail. Let's go. Let's get up here on the top, like so. What are you guys doing up there? Boom. All right. Let's get up here on the top for just a second. Out of the power armor, so we can get the epic, beautiful view here in just a second. Now, we're going to have to, of course, forward time, so we're going to go ahead and get a chair or something. Can we put a chair up here? Not feeling it. Maybe a bed. Nope. We're going to have to put a... there we go. Put one of these down. Right there. Now, there's people up here, so it makes me nervous to leave my fusion core in there, because they'll take off my power armor. So we'll just go ahead and leave it like that. Let's go ahead and forward time. We'll get to the daytime. We'll get a beautiful shot. We'll save. We'll go play some No Man's Sky. Gonna be fun. Thanks for hanging out. Tony Hawk streaming. Ha, Trendstarter. I get that all the time. I get that all the time. They're like, oh my gosh, it's Tony Hawk. No, it's not Tony Hawk. Just so you know, Tony Hawk is actually a year older than me. And he's still out doing what he loves to do. I'm doing what I love to do, and I suggest you do the same. Go out there, chase those dreams. Don't let nobody's negativity bring you down. Don't take their negativity and put it on your shoulder. Nah, knock that stuff off of it. Look at these shoulders. Look at these shoulders, baby. Right there. I don't carry it around some sort of negativity backpack like, oh my God, people are being negative to me. Oh, it's my job to hold on to their negativity. Not at all. Not at all, bro. Throw that off. It's not your job to carry their negativity around. It's their job to back you up. It's just to back you up in real life and in game. And if they're not backing you up, you need some other people. You need some other people backing you up. That's what you need. There you go. Let's do it.
Try this slot machine. It's the best.
It is the best. Kids, the armor store needs to be employed. We got it. We got it locked in. That's a part of the issue I have. You have to be in front of the porch and then open workshop to have the bars show up. Yeah, it is a little weird. It is a little weird. I've had an issue where I used a vendor on the south side. They wouldn't go their assignments, but wouldn't walk until they got in front of the house. Yeah. I also find that if your stuff gets bugged, you leave and you come back. You leave and you come back, and that should help out. Oh, look at this beautiful view, everybody. Look at this beautiful view. Oh, in the background here, right here is our shot. Right here is our shot on the top of our massive vault here at Tavern and Boathouse. Look at that beautiful shot. Bam, rocking. Rocking the Nuka-Cola Quantum Armor, my favorite armor in the game. Legendary armor helps you re-up your action points. I say we're going to go close. We're going to get a nice close shot today. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the close shot.
I just can't lose.
I know. I can't lose because I rule. I rule the wasteland. Let's try that again. There we go. How about a little angled shot? A little angled shot. I always like the end of a fun shot. A little like this. Little, oh yeah, a little like that.
You gotta
Kismet,
try
rocking.
this slot machine.
Oh yeah, I get it. The slot machine is great. Yeah. I get it. I get
It's the best.
I know. I rigged it so you win all the time. Of course it's the best. Because I got plenty of cash. So there we go. Love your positivity. Thank you, NBH. Now, here's the other thing. Good evening, sir. Hey, CFR, what's up? Now, here's the thing. 3 years ago...
win again.
I know. I win every time. 3 years ago, I was actually stuck in the bed. I got something called sleep apnea and vertigo. I was diagnosed from my doctors, and my doctors basically told me to lay down and die, and I told them to go screw themselves. Because I said, that's not the way I go out, bro. I'm not going to end up in some hospital bed where I waste away when my wife, takes care of me for the rest of my life. I don't think so. You know what I did? I got out of that bed. And despite being dizzy and despite falling down all the time, I went to the gym. I started taking better care of myself. Started eating better. I lost 40 pounds, started feeling better, started sleeping better, started taking care of myself. And I said, you know what? I can't do graphic design anymore, which I did for 25 years, top of my field, for some of the best companies in the world, some of the top companies in the world, including a small little company you might have heard of. This one right over here. That one. And I had to give that job up when I got sick, which is a sucky thing to happen because that was a dream job of mine. I had worked my entire career. It was the brass ring, bro. But, fate tries to give you a push in a certain direction and tries to test you, tries to see what you're made of. And you know what? I said, you know what else I love to do? I've always loved gaming since I was young, since I was basically born. I was born playing some games. That's how old school I am of a gamer, but also a graphic designer and an artist as well. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try this streaming thing, and I fell in love with it, had a great time, and people tell you, Kismet, it's not possible. You're too old. You look like Tony Hawk or whatever it is. People come in, they try to troll you here. I'm the worst person to troll because I don't care. I don't care. You know what? I could die tonight from sleep apnea because every night I go to sleep, I stop breathing because I have a device that keeps me alive every single night. Not the CPAP, but I have a mandible device that holds my chin forward so I don't suffocate while I'm sleeping. But I could die every single night. So you think I care about what anyone wham comes in my chat worries about? Nope. You'd be amazed how when your perspective changes like that in life, how powerful that is, how amazing that power is behind that thought process, and how you can really push yourself forward. And people said it was impossible, said, Kismet, it's not possible. And I thought it was maybe 1% to a 5% chance that I'll get that thing that is right up there at the top of my stream. Take a look. Right up there. You know what that's from? That's from a lot of hard work and a lot of epic people coming into my channel, pressing that follow button, pressing that subscribe button, say, Kismet, we believe in you, bro. And I hung in there, and everybody backed me up along the way, and bam, partner check mark right up there at the top. It wasn't easy, bro. It wasn't easy. It took me 2 years. 2 years of streaming, but here I am, and I'm ready to play some more games with you guys. Let's get into it. Did I save? I don't know. Let's save again just in case. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.